Well, the Greyhounds running in race number 1 now on parade. They'll be heading down in front of the grandstand very shortly indeed. We now have just 5 minutes only left for betting on tonight's first race. Race 1 is the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. A warm welcome to everyone here at Towcester Racecourse tonight, and also a warm welcome to everyone watching on www.towcester.tv. We do have one alteration to tonight's race card, a change in race number 2, the 7:46 race, where trap number 5, Slippy Legend, has been withdrawn. Race 2 is a race for just 5 greyhounds only, without trap 5, Slippy Legend. That's just the one change tonight then. Good luck with those selections here at Towcester Racecourse tonight. We now have just 5 minutes only left for betting on race number 1. The Greyhounds running race 1 now on parade for the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. In trap 1 we have Bodale Risk, owned by Mr. G. Cowan and Mrs. H. Kemp, trained by Hazel Kemp. 2 is Forest Cattle, owned by Mr. I. Harris and Mr. D. Marshall, trained by Matt Dartnell. In 3 is Queen Linda, owned by the KSS Syndicate, trained by Hazel Kemp. 4 is Magical Pete, owned by Mr. G. Williams and Mrs. J. Williams, trained by Kevin Hutton. Trap 5 is Unlikely Gunner, owned by Mrs. A. Gorn, trainer Seamus Gorn. And trap 6 is Chantilly Rose, owned and trained by Richard Yates. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only left for betting on tonight's first race. It's the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes, grade P7. One for the pups, this one, P7. And up on the big screen now you can see a graphic giving our resident tipster, Mr. Mick Livesey's selection for race number 1. He'll give a selection for each race tonight, and in race 1 he goes to trap 5, Unlikely Gunner. It says 0 from 9 for the Gunner is a worry, but he should hit the target here for Seamus Gorn. So there you go. I think the last 2 winners last night did Mick Livesey, and he goes for trap 5 in our first race, Unlikely Gunner for the Seamus Gorn camp. Meanwhile, the Greyhounds now heading down towards those starting traps. Just 2 minutes only left for betting on race 1. Favourite last time we saw the betting was trap 2, Forest Cattle, for the Matt Dartnell range, making his debut tonight for Mr. I. Harris and Mr. D. Marshall. Recent winner in Enniscorthy. A few decent trials, starts off his Towcester career in P7 here tonight. That's trap 2, Forest Cattle. Not long till post time now then. Last chance to get those bets on for race number 1. And the Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for tonight's opening contest. Loading those boxes for race 1. Going in for the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. Loading, loading. All loaded then for race number 1. Evie is our starter tonight. Hopefully her top hat won't blow off in the wind. She's waved the flag for race 1. That means one thing, that the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for race 1, the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. Bunny's up behind the boxes. Away we go then for tonight's opening contest. 5, 2 and 4, both a little slow into stride, but 3 dog wasn't leads early doors as Queen Linda goes round a length or so clear from 1 back in second. Then comes 4, 2 squeeze to room, 5 and 6 your back markers. The second bend they fly now though. 3 goes a little wide, opens up the door for the 1 dog to take it up now. Bodal Risk pulls back 3 lengths clear now from 4, the nearest pursuer. Magical Pete trying to stay on. Then comes 3, 6 making progress mid division. Then 2 and 5 approaching the final corner though. It's the red jacket of Bodal Risk challenged now by Magical Pete on his outside. 1 from 4, a ding dong battle to the wire. Can the 1 hang tough? It's going to be close. Ooh, very tight indeed. Photograph 4 and 1. We'll leave that one to the jolly old judge. Photo finish, 4 and 1 involved. Confirmation, the order in for race 1. First was trap 4, Magical Pete, owned by Mr. G. Williams and Mrs. J. Williams, trained by Kevin Hutton. Second was trap 1, Bodal Risk, and third trap 5, Unlikely Gunner. Result 4, 1 and 5, 4, 1, 5. Replay of race 1, the closing stage at least, up on the big screen. And now you can see trap 1 in command for most of the contest, Bodal Risk, but the 4 dog emerged from the pack at halfway, did Magical Pete, and stayed on pretty well for the Williams family. And trainer Kevin Hutton just loomed large off that final corner, got his head in front where it mattered most. 4 beat 1, 5 back in third for race number 1.
Now, first race tonight, what a good finish it was as well. Lots of cheering, which is brilliant. That's what we like to see here. And commiserations if you've at the ground in trap 1 who's trying to bowl race Bodal Risk, but picked up here by Magical Pete. Here is Magical Pete winning for the first time here at Towcester. He's only had 3 runs here. Young puppy, of course. They're all puppies, all young greyhounds. So good to see. Hello, so are you the owner? Are you involved?
I'm a friend's owner.
Friend's owner, that's good enough for me. That will do for me on this occasion. So hopefully you had a few quid on.
Yeah, we had a few quid on. Yeah.
Left it late. It's a glorious moment when it...
Yeah, puppy's only learning, so going forward.
So tell me about your friend then who's involved in this greyhound.
Mate Fred. Yeah, he's had a few dogs and a few horses.
Horses as well as dogs. Yeah. So he's involved in it seriously.
Not horses no more now. Just the blind dog at the moment now.
So is he watching on Towcester.tv tonight at home, or?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's watching.
That's the way to do it. You see, if you can't come, you can watch it on the streaming service, which is absolutely fantastic. But I'm guessing, I'm guessing he would have had a few pounds on as well.
Yeah, he's had a few quid on.
All right, listen, well done. We'll pass on our congratulations to him, and that's the first winner of the night. It's very breezy down here, by the way, Andy. I feel like we might be blown away before the night's out, but lots of people out here for the first race. Great atmosphere, and of course, so much good racing to come, headed by those Lowther Stakes semi-finals a little bit later on.
Yeah, great stuff, Darryl. Just hope that EVR starts tonight manages to hang on to a top hat throughout the evening. It's very, very windy, as Darryl says down there. Some great action in store, including that first race, race number one, won by the 4 dogs, as we said, Magical Pete in the end. First win for Mr. G. Williams and Mr. J. Williams and trainer Kevin Hunt. Well done indeed to all concerned with the 4 dog there, Magical Pete. Striking off that final corner to collar in the long-time leader, Trap 1, Bodale Risk. Great performance, and I'm sure the first win of many for Trap 4, Magical Pete. Perhaps one to follow here at Towcester over the next few weeks. And the full order in for race 1 was 415.362. 415.362. The distances were ahead, 4 1/4, ahead, a short head, and 1 3/4. The winning time 29.49, 29.49. The winning time for Trap 4, Magical Pete. Race 1. And just a reminder on our next race, race number 2, Trap 5, Slippy Legend has been withdrawn coughing. So race 2 is a race for just 5 greyhounds only. We go without Trap 5, Slippy Legend. Just 5 greyhounds will go to traps for the place your place part on races 3 to 8 stakes. as you can see then on the screens around the stadium, the betting is in for our next race, race 2. Very tight betting contest. A favourite in trap 3 though, Lily's Bear, currently at 2-1. Now 5-2, actually each of 2. Trap 3 and 6, Lily's Bear and Not Your Dog Ray, both trading at 5-2. And then go 3-1 trap 4, 3-1 trap 2, and the outside at the moment, trap 1, Matt's Messi at 5-1. Now a clear favourite though in Stripes, Not Your Dog Ray in trap 6. Now the 2-1 favourite, clear 2-1 favourite. Then trap 6, Not Your Dog Ray for our next race, race number 2. Seemingly a big old gamble taking place now then on the 6 dog, Not Your Dog Ray at 7-4, in from 3-1, 7-4 now, trap 6, Not Your Dog Ray. Plenty of market support for that one. Meanwhile, the original favourite, Lily's Bear on the drift, 2-1 out to 3-1 now. So 7-4 trap 6, 3-1 traps 2, 3 and 4, and 5-1 trap 1. Remember, trap 5 is vacant for our next race. Greyhounds are on parade then for race number 2. It's a grade D2 this one. It's a place your play spot on races 3 to 8 stakes. And in trap 1 we have Matt's Messi, who's owned and trained by Paul Philpott. Trap 2 is Rahulia Moon, owner Mr. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 3 is Lily's Bear, owner Mrs. Wendy Richards, trainer Paul Clark. Trap 4 is Courageous Boy, owned by Mr. S. Roberts and Mrs. M. Roberts, trained by Steve Roberts. Trap 5 is vacant, but the 6th dog is Not Your Dog Ray, who's owned by Mr. Cross and Mr. Yates and trained by Richard Yates. Well, the money was down for the 6th dog here, Not Your Dog Ray, backed into favouritism, and it is the selection of our resident tipster Mick Livesey. He says he's got a special place in his heart. He was his very first Towcester nap selection and has never let him down. No nap tonight, but he can certainly win this. So trap 6. Well supported in the betting ring down there, Not Your Dog Ray is also a selection of our resident guru, Mr. Livesey. So good luck if you're on the 6th dog there here. Not Your Dog Ray, a very popular choice in the striped jacket. Grounds heading across the centre green over towards the starting traps of race number 2 then. We now have just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes only left for betting on the place your play spot on races 3 to 8 stakes. Greyhounds going behind the boxes then for race number 2. Grade D2 sprint contest this one. Just 260 metres a trip. Looks like Greyhounds now being loaded up then for race number 2. Going in the starting traps, the place your play spot on races 3 to 8 stakes. Loading, loading. Evie gives him a final check then for race number 2. She's happy, gives a smile, waves a flag, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin, race number 2, grade D2, the place your place pot on races 3 to 8 stakes. Off and racing, and trap 4, out like a bullet, leads a bully doors. Courageous Boy for Steve Roberts, already taken 2 lengths out of the field. Then comes 6, Not Your Dog Ray the Jolly, then 3, 1 and 2 back marker off this final corner. This early bird has flown. Courageous Boy 3 and 6 now snapping at his heels. Can the 4 hang tough? Challenged by 6 on the outside. I think 6 has got there. 6-4-3, officially a photo, but I think it's 6-4-3 for race number 2. We'll wait confirmation, but a great performance by the trap 6 there, Not Your Dog Ray. I think he's got up on the line, you know. And confirmation of the result of race number 2. First was trap 6, Not Your Dog Ray, owned by Mrs. Cross and Yates. Trevor Richard Yates. Second, trap 4, Courageous Boy. Third, trap 3, Lily's Bear. Result 6, 4 and 3. 6-4-3, result race number 2. A replay of that D2 contest up on the big screen now. 4 out like an absolute bullet. Smashed the boxes. Did trap 4. Courageous Boy took about 2 or 3 lengths out of the field in the early exchanges, but 3 and 6 snapping at his heels off that final corner, and 6 just forced his head in front as a line loomed. Came along on the outside, Not Your Dog Ray to score by about a head in the end for Connections. 4 back in second, the early leader. 3 in third. 6-4-3, result race number 2.
Grab hold of that, or one of the ladies. Well, grab hold of one of the ladies. Well, that was definitely a case of gamble landed, wasn't it? Not Your Dog Ray. And for those not familiar with why this greyhound has such a name, we will find out in a minute from John, the owner, who's in amongst our volunteers to present the trophy. And Not Your Dog Ray. What a big run. And I tell you what, we've had 2 races. It's quite breezy out there, isn't it? I wonder whether these greyhounds are on the front are going to just struggle to maybe get home tonight, because we've seen twice now dogs picked up and the greyhounds coming from behind taking the spoils. It might just be coincidence, but it has been very breezy certainly tonight, and that could have some kind of bearing. So there's the presentation, getting their photos taken. Have a quick word with the owner first of all, who is John. And for those who don't know John, Not Your Dog Ray, please explain where the name came from.
Not Your Dog Ray is called that because he's the first dog that I haven't owned with my twin brother. So he's Not Your Dog Ray.
Simple as. And I think for quite a while people would look at the letters all joined together and try and work out what on earth does that mean and what does it say. But
yes, it was a little bit of a fun thing at first, but I thought, no, I'll stick with it. So, and he's ill at the minute, Ray. He's got tonsillitis bad. So,
poor old Ray.
but as shut him up.
Well, I was going to say just for once, but we won't say that. But a huge plunge on this greyhound, masses of money for this dog.
Not all mine, I can assure you.
Not all my money, Ray.
Yes, I've had a few, Bob. I don't mind admitting that, but it's not all my money. But good luck to people if they've had a gamble. Trap 5 was vacant to me. He was going to get a clear run. He's been running very consistent over the last few weeks, and I think he deserves.
His turn was coming, wasn't it?
His turn was coming, and 3-1 I've had. I'm chuffed to bits with that.
Brilliant. Well, he's got all the big prizes. It's only right the owner should get the biggest prizes. Now, the ladies and Lawrence have come up to present the trophy. I had to coax you in a little bit. You're Becky, aren't you? That's right. But you did volunteer in the end. You agreed to come up and do this, so it's a bit of an experience, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. She sounds so enthusiastic about the whole thing here. I feel as though we could struggle here. But are you coming to back a few dogs? You coming for a few drinks, a little bit to eat? What's the plans?
Yeah, we're going to make a night of it, yeah.
Absolutely. Try and make a few pounds. Is that the plan, Claire?
Yeah, try and win.
Who's the best sort of tipster out of you lot? Have you got a system, Lawrence? Have you got a system?
Pure luck, but my girlfriend goes for the look of the dog.
The look of the dog.
Yeah, she's hiding over there somewhere, but she's there.
Where is she? Oh, she's hiding too far away from the camera. She's very cleverly hidden behind about 3 or 4 people there. That's not going to work then. So it's how they look then.
Sadly, yeah, and it never works.
But there are many theories, aren't there? I mean, this is the great thing. A lot of people tonight will be here for the first time. They look at this card. It's a lot of. It could be in Swahili, couldn't it? Frankly, but Becky, you can pick your favourite number. You can pick your favourite name. You can do what you like, really, can't you?
I always go for the favourite name.
Favourite name. I'm going to put you to the test. We're going to spin on to race number 3. Right, here's a list of runners for the next race. So Claire can join in as well. Lawrence can join in. I don't care where the winner comes from. We just need the winner between the 3 of you. That one. Why that one, Claire?
I like the name.
Better tell everybody which one.
Jetstream Jack.
So we're going with the 4 dog. You pretty much agreeing with her? Sounds good. Right, thank you very much for your time. Thanks for coming up. Appreciate that. And Jetstream Jack is the selection. We'll keep an eye on these people, because if they're right, we're absolutely. But if you're wrong, of course. Not that you will be. Good luck. Thank you for coming up. Jetstream Jack, the selection in race number 3. And we'll see how they get on in a few minutes' time.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how Jetstream Jack goes in our next race. Also selection of our resident tipster, Mr. Mick Livesey. So great minds may well think alike for race number 3. Meanwhile, we'll take a look back at race number 2. One there by the 6 dog. Let's say Gamble landed by Darryl there. 7-4 from 3-1. Not Your Dog Ray swooped fast and late on the outside for owner Mr. R. Cross and R. Yates and trainer Richard Yates. Great performance to win race number 2 by the 6 dog. Not Your Dog Ray, winner of the Place Your Place spot on races 3 to 8 stakes. And the full order in for race 2 was as follows: 6-4-3-1-2, 6-4-3-1-2. The distances were 3/4 of a length, half a length, 2 lengths, and 3 3/4. Winning time for Not Your Dog Ray, 15.95, 15.95. The winning time for race 2. Greyhounds running race 3 now on parade. On parade for the place your place spot on races 3 to 8 stakes. And the runners for this race are as follows. Trap 1 is Yabba Kelly. Owner Mr. Lally, trainer Graham Holford. 2 is Sovereign King, owned by the Manweb Dog Syndicate. Trainer Mark Wallace. In 3 is Roswell Flojo, owned by Goldcrest Insurance, trainer Pat Janssens. 4 is Jetstream Jack, owner Mr. Freshwater, trainer Kevin Hutton. 5 is Black Gold, owned and trained by Keith Hazeltine. And trap 6 is Roswell Roxanne, owner Mr. Herbert, trainer Mark Wallace. Still 5 minutes left of betting on race number 3, 5 minutes to the off. Big mix selection here then. Trap 4, Jetstream Jack. He says, hats off to the racing office. This is a cracker. And all 6 dogs head to traps with a realistic chance. Jack for me, though, in this exciting contest. So there you go. He goes with the 4 dog here, Jetstream Jack. Grounds are heading now down towards the starting boxes. Just 4 minutes to the off. 4 minutes left for betting on race number 3. Grade A for this one. Decent class contest is the place your place spot on races 3 to 8 stakes. So remember, if you do fancy a jackpot or a place pot tonight, you will need to get those bets on before this next race starts. So just 3 or 4 minutes left for betting on race number 3. So 3 or 4 minutes left to get your jackpot or place pot tickets on to potentially win it big here at Towcester tonight by landing the jackpot. We'll now have just 2.5 minutes to the off. 2.5 minutes left for betting on race number 3. The greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 3. Loading up those boxes then for the place your place spot on races 3 to 8 stakes. Grade A for this one. Loading those boxes, going in. Nearly all loaded then for this A4 contest. Eva's taken a good look. She's waved her magic flag. So the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin. Race number 3. Bunny's up behind the boxes. The cans full open and away we go. 2 very slow into stride. Likewise a 6 dog, Roswell Roxanne, but up front is trap 4, putting the pace to the race, and then some. Jetstream Jack goes around his first bend well clear, avoids all sorts of bother on his first couple of corners and leads by about 4 lengths at the halfway marker. 2 now moving in the second place. Sovereign King trying to stay on. Then comes 1, 5, 6 and 3 whipping them in. Roswell Flojo approaching the final corner though, but all about his black jacket so far. Jetstream Jack 2 edging closer though in second place. Sovereign King 4 from 2. Is it going to stay that way? Yes. 4 makes all. 2 second, 6 third. 4-2-6. Confirmation of the result of race 3. First trap 4, Jetstream Jack, owned Mr. E.T. Freshwater, trained by Kevin Hutton. Second trap 2, Sovereign King, and third trap 6, Roswell Roxanne. Result 4, 2 and 6. 4-2-6. Result of the place your place spot on races 3 to 8 stakes. 4-2-6. Replay race 3 up on the big screen now, then head on. View ran that first corner, and 4 it was that pinged round and missed all sorts of bother. 3, 4, 5, 2, all involved. 1 missed up the inside as well, but 4 kicked on down the far side. Jetstream Jack as 2 emerged from the chasing pack. Sovereign King to run the 4 dog Jetstream Jack closest in the end, but it was never to be. They were never going to catch this 4 dog in truth. Jetstream Jack won it out of the boxes. An all-the-way winner from Mr. Freshwater and trainer Kevin Hutton. 4-2-6, result, race number 3.
Well done if you found Jetstream Jack. Momentary microphone issue, but we're okay again, thank goodness for that. Jetstream Jack is coming back across, and well done by the way. I think it was Claire, wasn't it, primarily, who suggested that was the greyhound to be on. So well done to Claire, and Becky and Lawrence, I think, were with her making their selection from the previous race. And Jane's going to step across and join us now to make the presentation. It's another winner for the Kevin Hutton team. And Jane's brought a fan club tonight. We'll find out more in a second. Jane, we'll just get you across the way here, get your photo taken. And of course, all these pictures, by the way, are on Towcester.tv, our streaming service, which obviously you can watch on your phone now if you wish to, or if you're at home on any occasion, but it's also all archived, so you can have a look back at these races in due course and enjoy those races again. Yeah, absolutely. Jetstream Jack, of course, affectionately known as Jack, and a nice performance as well.
Yeah, he's got his wrists are a little bit sore, so we only race him every 2 or 3 weeks. But you got to remember he was second in the Sussex Cup
Yes, going back, yeah.
Yeah, and he won 17 Opens last year, so he's a good dog, you know. But
He's an exceptionally good dog.
yeah, just nursing him back and everything's good.
That's good to hear. Listen, well done on that. We hopefully see for another winner a little bit later on. Now Jane, tell me about you being here tonight, because you're with a party. We've heard them all up there on the bed. There they are, look. So did you volunteer to come down, or were you coaxed down? How did it work?
I volunteered. Yeah, I volunteered. Our hosts, Novia and Chris, thanks guys for inviting us. They've done it already, and so...
Is this a works party or friends, family?
friends. Yeah, friends. Yeah.
First time at Towcester for you?
First time for me, yeah. First time dog racing anywhere.
So have you been horse racing?
Yeah, lots of horse racing. But
So what's the noticeable difference for you in the sort of first hour of being here tonight between the horse and the dogs?
much faster, as in the races are quicker together. Dogs obviously very fast. Quick turnover, but it's good, really fun.
Brilliant. Listen, thank you for coming down. We appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I shall take that from you if you don't mind. Or you can hang on to your card. You need that to find the next few winners. But that's Jane. She's on table 24 in the restaurant tonight with a party organised by Novia, and we're looking forward, of course, to the start of the Lowther Stakes. The semi-finals are on their way next.
Yeah, can't wait for that, Darren. Our feature races this evening, the 3 semi-finals of Lowther Stakes. First one coming up in just a few minutes' time, 8:19, the off time of our next race, race number 4, which is the first semi. We'll preview that semi in just a few minutes' time, but meanwhile we'll take a look back at race number 3, won there in thrilling style by the 4-dog Jetstream Jack. Trap to line victory for owner Miss Reeve Freshwater and trainer Kevin Hutton, showing there's still plenty of life left in the old dog, yet been a great servant to connections as Jetstream Jack. And great performance there to hold on from the fast finishing Sovereign King by 3 lengths in the end. So trap 4, Jetstream Jack, the winner of the place your place spot on races 3 to 8 stakes, followed home by trap 2, 6 back in third. 4-2-6, result race number 3. Full order in was as follows: 4-2-6, 5-1-3. The distances were 3 lengths, 3.5 lengths, ahead, 5.5 lengths, and 1 3/4. The winning time for race 3, 28.78, 28.78. Well, as we just mentioned, we're going to take a look back at a few of the first round heats of the Lowther Stakes now. Coming up for you first on the big screen, on the screens around the stadium, will be the heat that featured trap 3 in our next race, Forest Twilight. There she goes. She was in trap 3 in a heat as well, absolutely blasted from the boxes. Bit of bother out of the boxes, but scooted clear in that first bend. Did Forest Twilight in her heats. Of course, track record here, holder around here, around Towcester. Won the Lowther Stakes memorably on a hot summer's day here at Towcester last year, 12 months ago. But perhaps a little bit ring rusty in the heats. Just struggled for air close home, but some cracking early pace by the 3-dog there, Forest Twilight, to qualify for this semi-final. Nabbed on the line in the end by Pointless Pearl. Got up to beat Forest Twilight by a head, but a decent performance nonetheless from Forest Twilight, who goes from trap 3 in our next race, the first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. And the next replay to show up on big screen will be the first round heat that involved Mustang Chick, that goes from trap 2 in this first semi-final, as well as Droopers Merc, who goes from trap number 6 in the semi-final. On this occasion, Mustang Chick went out of trap 4, so she turned fairly handy around that first couple of corners, but turned the turbos on down the far side, did Mustang Chick. Took it up from halfway, did the Carol Weatherall trained greyhound, and scooted clear in the end to prevail from Droopers Merc back in second by 4 lengths. So Droopers Merc stayed on pretty well to rein in Mustang Chick to some degree in that first round heat, but a great performance nonetheless from Mustang Chick to win that first round from trap 4 there. Goes from trap 2 in this first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes, our next race. And the next replay on the big screen will feature trap 4 in our next race, Green Hill Gem, another first round heat winner of the Lowther Stakes. Again trained by Carol Weatherall, kennelmate of trap 2 Mustang Chick. Went from trap 5 in the first round. Again, pinged those boxes for Carol Weatherall, did Green Hill Gem. And went half a length clear from a 6-dog in that first corner. It was all about early pace though, Green Hill Gem. And scooted clear to the halfway marker. Droopers Folly, who goes from trap 1 in our next heat in this first semi-final. Qualified in behind Green Hill Gem. In third position, not on the screen at present as the 6-dog chased her home, but stayed on pretty well to Droopers Folly to grab third position and a place in our next race, the first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. So hopefully those 3 replays have marked your card somewhat for our first feature race of the evening. Coming up in just 10 minutes time, it's the first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Good luck to all involved. Final here next Saturday night here at Towcester, worth a cool £10,000 to the winner. One of the biggest bitches races in the calendar. One not to be missed next Saturday night, £10,000 to the winner. It's the final of the Lowther Stakes. First semi-final of that competition coming up in around 9 minutes time. And the betting's in then for the first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Favourite in trap 3, Forest Twilight. Currently trading 7-4. Not a lot in the betting though. Involving 3 and 2 where they're concerned, as trap 2 Mustang Chick currently trades at 2-1. So 7-4 trap 3, 2-1 trap 2, 4-1 trap 1 Droopers Folly, 6-1 traps 4 and 5. The outsider at the moment, Droopers Merc, currently trading at 12-1. Greyhounds out and on parade then for the first of tonight's feature races. It's the first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. First 2 qualify for next Saturday night's grand finale. And in trap 1 we have Droopers Folly, owned by Mr. P. Harms, trimmer Pat Rosney, unattached. 2 is Mustang Chick, owned by Mr. D. Holmes, trainer Carol Weatherall, unattached. In 3 is Forest Twilight, owned by Mrs. Green and Shallow, trainer Hayley Keatley, unattached. 4 is Green Hill Gem, owned by Mr. Hardiman, trainer Carol Weatherall, unattached. 5 is Air Force Duchess, owned by the I Am's a Boys Syndicate, trained by Mark Wallace here at Towcester. And trap 6 is Droopers Merc, owned by the Send Another Monkey Syndicate, trained by Wendy Short at Hove. Just 3 minutes left for betting. Now on race number 4, it's the first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. 3 minutes only to the off. And Mick Lives' next best goes in this race. He goes for Forest Twilight, the reigning champion. He says it's been a bit start and stop since that amazing victory, but at her best, she is a class act and capable of posting a very slick time. Indeed, that is true of Forest Twilight. Short a strip fitter for that short head defeat in the first round. A fantastic greyhound for owners Mrs. Green and Shallow and trainer Hayley Keatley. So Forest Twilight, big mixed selection, I'm sure, going to be very popular down in the ring as well. Sure, there'll be a big shout on the terraces if a Forest Twilight pings out in front. Currently a 2-1 joint favourite alongside that greyhound up on screen. Trap 2, Mustang Chick. Traps 2 and 3, 2-1 joint favourites. 5-1 bar. The greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps. Low known boxes then for the first of tonight's feature races. Going in for heat 1 or semi-final 1 of the Lowther Stakes. First 2 qualify for next Saturday night's gala final. 10 grand to the winner on that occasion. So all to play for here. First 2 to qualify for that one. Good luck to all concerned then. The first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. All safely locked away then for the first semi of the Lowther Stakes. Flag's been waved, so the hare's running. Bunny's up behind the boxes. Off and race in the first semi-final. The 5 dog gets off to a flyer. Air Force Duchess from 4 showing some crack in early gears. Green Hill Gem, and Green Hill Gem, it is going to lead them round now from 3 in second place. Looking room to challenge up the inside. Forest Twilight 3 from 4. Locking horns down that far side. Not a lot between that pair. 5 trying to join in the fun now as well. Air Force Duchess, then comes 6, 1 and 2. Approaching the final corner now though. It's the 3 dog Forest Twilight that leads by half a length. 4 and 5 both trying to come back for more on the outside. 6 Handy as well. Off towards the jolly old Jojo. 3, 4, 5 all on a line up towards the wire. It's 5 from 4. 5 I think has got up. 4 second close to third place. 1 and 3. Official confirmation, the result of race 4. First was trap 5, Air Force Duchess, owned by I Am the Boys Syndicate, Tremor Mark Wallace. Second trap 4, Green Hill Gem. Third trap 3, Forest Twilight. Result 5, 4 and 3. 5, 4, 3, the result of the first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. And what a race it was. It was a very competitive heat indeed. Anyone's race for most of the contest. 4 and 3 set the pace early doors. Green Hill Gem and Forest Twilight 5 very much on the premises though at the halfway point. The eventual winner, Air Force Duchess, just trying to put the pressure on those early leaders. 3 and 4 off this final corner. And Air Force Duchess it was that swung off the final corner on the outside. A challenge traps 3 and 4 and just about forced ahead in front where it mattered most. Closer place in the end, 4 and 3. 1 stayed on nicely up the inside as well. But 5 it is, Air Force Duchess. That wins it for the Arms of Boys Syndicate, and trainer Mark Wallace will qualify for next week's final of the Lowther Stakes. Likewise, the 4 dog in second, Green Hill Gem for Carol Weather. Also 5 and 4 both qualify for next week's decider. The 3 dog back in third, just unlucky on this occasion. So 5, 4, 3 result. The first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Air Force Duchess and Green Hill Gem will qualify for next Saturday night's grand finale.
Thank you, Andy. It's a great finish as well, wasn't it? So we have 2 of our 6 qualifiers for the final next Saturday. Air Force Duchess and Green Hill Gem are safely through to the big final in 7 days. Now, just on the hunt for Kirk, who's hopefully not too far away to make our trophy presentation. All the connections having another look at the replay on the big screen. You've got a feel for Forest Twilight, the defending champion, trap 3, just not quite getting that 500 metres, just picked off. And in the end, it was Air Force Duchess who was quickest out, goes on to qualify as the winner for the I Am the Boys Syndicate. And Mark Wallace could be a good night for Mark. He might well win the other 2 heats. He's got serious chances, of course, with Domino Storm, certainly in the next semi-final. Air Force Duchess has made her way back to the colours very rapidly there after her victory this evening. So Mark Wallace has got 1 qualifier. Let's have a quick word with Jim Tate, who's here from Towcester TV. Got to feel a little bit for connection to Forest Twilight, of course, the winner last year, Jim, just not quite seeing out the extra 20 metres.
No, you could see it got out really well, didn't it? Run a fantastic race, and then just seemed to slow down at the end, and all the other dogs come and flew by. So I don't think it even qualified in the end, did it?
No, just missing out, just not quite getting in the top two. But Air Force Duchess for Mark Wallace, quickest out of the boxes. I mean, she's run a good race, of course, and Mark has got, as we know, very serious chances with certainly Domino Storm in the next semi.
Yeah, Domino Storm, absolutely fantastic dog. Flew out the traps last time out. Was out by quite a lot, I think, and although got caught up a little bit, it still won fantastically. So, yeah, I think it's going to have a very good chance tonight.
Yeah, she's going to be a very, very short price. Now, for those who don't know, Jim, of course, you look after the Facebook, you look after, you take all these pictures of all the presentations for Towcester.tv, which is all streamed, of course, it's all archived as well. So you're a busy man down here.
I am, yeah, I work with Mick Livesey on that. Basically, we've got the Towcester.tv, where we'll get all the streaming, which is live. It's absolutely fantastic. The quality is brilliant. I actually got to watch it the other week, because I'm normally here, but I weren't. So I thought I'd have a little look, see how it's a progress, and wow, it was fantastic. So a big thumbs up to the guys up there, and obviously all the cameramen. So brilliant stuff. And of course,
it's all there, and you can check all the tips as well, of course, on Facebook as well.
Yeah, and we've got the Towcester TV Facebook as well, which is brilliant. Tonight we've got the Waterloo Cup on, which is a big 64-person knockout competition.
Down to the last 16, Jim. It's the serious stages now.
It seriously is, yeah. There's a £250 prize, and as I said before, you can actually then try and double it up to 500 by taking on Mick the week after, if you like.
Well, that's not an easy thing to do.
No, exactly. So, yeah, get on to Towcester TV, and obviously we've got our racing club as well, Towcester TV Racing. Go on to the Towcester TV Facebook site. There's a post on there which literally you text. It's absolutely free. So you join our club. Mick sends you texts out telling you all about the dog, when it's going to run, and all like facts.
I signed up myself, Jim. It's brilliant because you do get all the texts from Mick on a regular basis, and Mick is very opinionated. He will tell you what he thinks. He gets it wrong occasionally, but he will tell you. He has a view, and is it worth having a bet? Keep your money in your pocket every time.
Yep, and he's doing very well tonight. He's had a couple of winners, so keep it going, Mick, and best of luck tonight, mate.
Brilliant, thank you, Jim. I think we've got over the way here. We missed you guys. We missed you earlier for the presentation. The dogs were too quick. They're too quick for you. This is Kirk, isn't he? Celebrating your... Oh, we weren't meant to say that, were we?
No, you weren't.
We've given it away now, Kirk.
You have indeed, yeah.
So you're up in one of the boxes tonight, one of the suites.
That's right, yeah. The two mischiefs up there, they're with us over there.
How's it gone so far? How's the night been?
Yeah, pretty good. We've had a couple of wins. One at 17, one at 27, I think. So, yeah, not too bad.
It's not bad when you're having the kind of money you'd have on. I mean, that turns into serious cash.
That's it, definitely. You've got it, yeah.
So who decided to come to Towcester? Who picked this as a venue for your celebration?
That'd be my wife, Charmian.
It's good decision, Charmian, good decision. So yeah, what made you choose Towcester?
I just thought it'd be somewhere where we could all get together because we've got quite a few friends, so we wanted everyone together so we could have a meal and a good time. Really.
So far, so good, yes.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Yeah, we've really enjoyed it. Yeah.
I wish you were down here when the greyhound was here, but I've never seen a greyhound move so quick.
Drinking.
Oh, was he? Well, we can't discourage that, not on a night out. So, listen, thank you for coming down anyway. Good to see you. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. Is it today? Or?
It is today, yes. Yeah, today.
The big 4-0. Are you feeling any different?
Very. No.
No, not at all. Thank you, Kirk. Have a good night. Thanks for coming down. There we are, Kirk celebrating in the executive suite. And we wish him the very best for the rest of his evening.
Well, the replay of that first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes up on the big screen now, 4 and 3. Put the pace into the race early doors. Forest Twilight and Green Hill Gem. Match strides down that far side did Forest Twilight and Green Hill Gem. 5 always on the premises though, Air Force Duchess. And just forced the issue off that final corner did Mark Wallace's Greyhound. Eventually going on to score by a head from the 4 dog back in second, Green Hill Gem. 3 back in third. Last year's winner won't be qualifying for next week's final. 5 and 4 safely through to the final of the Lowther Stakes here next Saturday night. Confirmation, the full order in a race 4, then it was 5-4-3-1-6-2, 5-4-3-1-6-2. The distances were ahead, half a length, and 1. Winning time for Air Force Duchess was 29.86, 29.86, the winning time for the first semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. The betting's in then for our next race, race number 5. Favourite in the black jacket this time, Harry's Gamble, currently trading at 2 to 1. Race 5 is the KCK Stakes. Grounds are on parade. Stand by for the countdown. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 5. Race number 5 is the KCK Stakes, grade S2. 655 metres a trip this time. And in trap 1 we have Moo Page Lally, who's owned Mr. S. Jesty and trained by Kevin Hutton. 2 is Kalara Pharaoh, owner Mrs. A. Gorn, trainer Seamus Gorn. Trap 3 is Some Elegance, owner Mr. Wright, trainer Heather Dimmock. 4 is Harry's Gamble, owner Mr. McCluskey, trainer Patrick Janssens. 5 is He's a Wizard, owned by Mr. R. Oakes, Mrs. E. Oakes, trainer Ben McBride. And trap 6 is Swift Clare, owner Mr. Mann, trainer Mark Wallace. We now have just 4 minutes to the off, 4 minutes. Grounds heading over the far side then for the KCK Stakes. Mick lives his selection here. Trap 1, Moo Page Lally, says one of the most consistent performers in the staying ranks. Another big run expected tonight. So certainly that's true of Moo Page Lally. Recently won an S3, followed that with an open race success here at Towcester on the 19th of July. But in the places since for trainer Kevin Hutton. Got a favourite red jacket tonight as well. Likely to be there or thereabouts. Trap 1, Moo Page Lally. Favourite though last time we checked was trap 4, Harry's Gamble, around the 2 to 1 mark. Now, whatever you fancy for this next race, race 5, you have just 3 minutes left to place those investments. 3 minutes only left for betting on the KCK Stakes. Grounds heading towards the starting traps over the far side for this 6-pen contest. Fairly open betting heat this one. Now trap 4, Harry's Gamble, currently still favourite, but now out to 9 to 4. Easy to back this favourite then. 7 to 4 out to 9 to 4. Then bet 3 to 1 traps 3 and 6. 4 to 1 trap 2, Kalara Pharaoh. 5 to 1 the one dog Moo Page Lally, the selection of Big Mick Livesey. And 6 to 1 trap 5, He's a Wizard. Well, the Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 5, loading those boxes for the KCK Stakes, going in for this S2 contest. Loading, loading. All safely locked away then for race number 5. It's the KCK Stakes. The flag has been waved. That means one thing, that the hare's running. Bonnie's on the spin then for the KCK Stakes. Away we go then for this 6-pen contest. 3 and 6 The early birds that lead ran his first couple of turns from 1 back. In third place comes 4, 2 and 5. The back marker, he's a wizard. On the second bend they fly now, though. It's the striped jacket of Swift Claire that goes half a length clear from 3, trying to challenge, get back on terms in second place. Some Elegance, bit of a gap then back to the 5 in third. He's a wizard. Then comes 1, 4 and 2 back marker. Heading down the far side now, though. It's the striped jacket. Got him well strung out now. As Swift Claire leads by 2 lengths from 3. Hanging on in second place now, a long way back to the 1 dog in third. That's Mupage Lali trying to stay on. Likewise, 2's thereabouts now, moving in the 4th place. Approaching the final corner, though. It's still trap 6. Swift Claire very much in the driving seat. 1 emerging from the pack to challenge Mupage Lali. 6 from 1. Going to stay that way now. 6 beats 1, 3 thirds. 6, 1, 3. Result race 5. Confirmation of the result of race 5. First was trap 6, Swift Claire, owned by Mr. S.J. Mann, trained by Mark Wallace. Second, trap 1, Mupage Lali. Third, trap 3, Some Elegance. Result 6, 1, 3. 6, 1, 3. Result of the KCK Stakes. The replay of race number 5, the KCK Stakes, about to be shown up on the big screen and around the stadium on your monitors now. It was 6 and 3 that bombed out early doors. Swift Claire and Some Elegance. Some Elegance just about shading it around the first couple of turns, but then 6 turned up the heat on the outside. Swift Claire led him off that second bend and then pulled clear for owner Mr. S.J. Mann and trainer Mark Wallace. So led 2, and then it was a procession from there on in, really. After the striped jacket, Swift Claire got ahead in front. Stays on pretty well, does Swift Claire. So once she got ahead in front, result never really in doubt. Although one did run on pretty well, the ever consistent Mupage Lali to grab second place for the Kevin Hutton camp. 3 back in third, Some Elegance. A 6-1-3 result of the KCK Stakes. Swift Claire and Connections on their way down to the presentation area now. Well done to all concerned.
Thank you, Andy. Now, the winning greyhound is on the way back here, Swift Claire, and this is the KCK Stakes. We're going to find out a little bit more about the KCK Stakes in a second. Girls, come on, let's get you across here. Courtney and Kaya and Kelsey. Forgot Kelsey's name for a second. Let's get you over here. Come on, let's get you over here with the greyhounds. Come and meet the greyhounds, because this is their race. Great Grandad's come down as well. Let me give you that Great Grandad if you don't mind, because the girls are... Girls, let's get you across here and say hello to the greyhound as well. Now, KCK, if you haven't worked out already, is the 3 young ladies, or 3 of the young ladies here. Now, Courtney is celebrating her birthday. She's the C, obviously, and we've got Kelsey and Kaya as well. 3 sisters are here, and they're in bar 4000. So they've sponsored this race, so their mum and dad, or their great granddad, I think, has got involved as well. And they were cheering on the 6 here, Swift Claire, because it was the greyhound that they wanted to win. So it's all worked out really well. So you can say a quick hello to the winning greyhound. And while you do that, I'm going to have a quick word with the winning owner, who doesn't want to talk, I know, but just very briefly. Partner of the owner. We're going to get out of the way. Can we get out of the way? Just so, sorry, so they can take some pictures of little Courtney having a... Was that good to watch? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, very good, yeah. Don't speak.
That's the only question I will ask you, because I know you...
We've been waiting for a good win, so that's, yeah.
It's come tonight, which is absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for coming up and seeing us. Girls, you've run off too quickly. Come back. Come back, Kelsey. Come back. Courtney, come back. We need a little chat. Need a little chat with Courtney. Come on, Courtney. When is your birthday?
Monday.
Not today.
Monday.
Can you wait? How many days to Monday?
Tomorrow and the other day.
So it's not long now, isn't it? How old are you going to be?
6.
Are you looking forward to your birthday?
Yes.
And what presents are you going to get? Do you know?
No.
You don't know. What would you like?
Uh,
Greyhound to take home.
I already got one present.
One present. What have you got already?
I don't know because I haven't opened it.
Oh no, so it's really exciting, isn't it? So you don't know what you're getting, but there's only 2 more sleeps and then it's your birthday. So what a big day that is. Was it good fun coming up and seeing the winning greyhound?
Yes.
Brilliant. And your sisters came up as well, so that was all quite nice, wasn't it? So we'll let you go and join your family again, and we wish you a happy birthday for Monday. Happy birthday for Monday, yes?
Yes.
All right. She's a little bit shy. A 6-year-old to be who doesn't know what they want for their birthday, so she really has got excitement in her eyes for Monday. She can't wait for her birthday. 6 on Monday. How great would that be?
That'd be fantastic. Oh, to be that young again. But a very happy birthday from everyone up here as well. Hope you have a great day Monday. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening here at Towcester Greyhounds tonight. Meanwhile, the replay of race number 5 up on the big screen now then. It was all about the 6-dog really, Swift Claire, after she led off that second corner for owner Mr. S.J. Mann, and trainer Mark Wallace pulled clear to win by 1.5 lengths in the end in a time of 40.76. Trap 1, Moo Page Lally back in second for Kevin Hutton, and the 3-dog Some Elegance third for Heather Dimmock. 6-1-3 then, the result of the KCK Stakes, race number 5 on your card.
Andy, just very briefly, of course, the next race is the second semi-final of the Lowther Stakes, but we haven't forgotten the other children here this evening. I know 1 or 2 are keen to come up for the presentations. That's the children's race, of course, race number 6. So, children, if you would like to come and meet the winning greyhound of the next race, it's your opportunity. Come and see us after the race. We'll give you the chance to meet the winning greyhound, have a little chat with you as well, get your photo taken. So the children's race is coming up next. It's the only one tonight. There's only one children's race. That will be the next race, race number 6, in about 10 minutes. Not long to wait.
Great stuff, Darryl. Yeah, the children's race always popular here at Towcester, and they could meet a very classy greyhound. Whatever wins race number 6 on your card, the second semi-final of the Lowther Stakes, sure to be a class act. Could it be Trap 1, Domino Storm? Arguably one of the greatest bitches in training at the moment. Possibly of all time, Domino Storm. So it'd be great if she could win a semi-final. Great for the children to come and potentially meet her after race 6. We'll wait and see. But meanwhile, we'll wrap up the details of race number 5. The full order in was 6-1-3-2-5-4. Distances of 1.5 lengths, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 1 length, and 1 3/4. Winning time 40.76, 40.76. The winning time for Trap 6, Swift Claire. Well, up on your screens around the stadium now, we're going to have a little preview ahead of our next semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. It's the heat that involved Domino Storm, Swabby's Soul and Swabby's Nora. All 3 greyhounds featuring our next race, race number 6, the second semi of the Lowther Stakes. And that first round heat was, of course, won in emphatic style by Domino Storm from Trap 1 on that occasion. Goes from favourite Red Jacket tonight as well. A trademark. Excellent display from Mark Wallace's champion bitch, pinged out in front in the first round heat and won like a 4-1 on-shot should really, led by about 5 lengths at halfway, and eventually scored from Swabby Soul, who goes from Trap 5 in our second semi-final by 5 3/4 length on 5 3/4 lengths on the night. Swabby's Nora was back in third, but an emphatic performance in that first round by Domino Storm. Will she repeat the success this evening in the semi-final stage of the Lowther Stakes? Coming up next in around 7 minutes time. 7 minutes left for betting on semi-final number 2 of the Lowther Stakes. Grounds on parade then for race number 6. It's the second semi-final of the Allow the Stakes. In trap 1, we have Domino Storm owned by Mr. K King and trained by Mark Wallace. 2 is Queen Asia, owned by the KSS Syndicate, trained by Liz McNair and attached. 3 is Alice Golden, owned by Mr. M. Lowther, trainer Reggie Older. 4 is Swaby's Nora, owned by Mrs. Ryan and Swabby, trainer Dave Mullins at Romford. 5 is Swabby's Soul, owned by Mr. Swabby, trainer Dave Mullins at Romford. And 6, Crossfield Molly, owned by Mr. Catchpole, Good Cert and Sharp, trained by Seamus Cale at Hove. Big Mick taking no chance with his nap then. He goes for Domino Storm here, trap 1. He says one of the greatest bitches in the history of the sport. Oaks champion and reigning bitch of the year is on a mission to have this fantastic competition to her CV. So Domino Storm the selection, the nap selection no less of Mr. Mick Livesey. Sure to go to trap's a favourite. Fantastic bitch for connection. Mr. K King and trainer Mark Wallace goes from trap 1 after an easy heat to victory. When winning in
the nap of the night comes in race 6 in the Lowther Stakes semi-final. I expect trap 1 Domino Storm to march into next week's £10,000 to the winner decider in style. Let's not forget she won the Derby Plate. She's the reigning Oaks champion. She's the reigning 2015 bitch of the year, and I expect Domino Storm to add the Lowther Stakes to her already impressive CV. You're about to watch one of the greatest bitches the sport of greyhound racing has ever seen.
There you go, then. That was the thoughts of our resident guru, Mr. Mick Livesey. Nap selection here, trap 1, Domino Storm. Certainly won't get rich back in her tonight. Currently a 3's on chance to land this second semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Still 2 minutes left of betting on this race. 2 minutes to the off. The greyhounds heading down behind the boxes then for the second semi of the Lowther Stakes. First 2 qualify, remember, for next Saturday night's £10,000 decider. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps, loading up for the second semi-final of the Lowther Stakes, going in the boxes for the second of tonight's feature races, the second semi of the Lowther Stakes. All loaded then for the second semi. Eva's waved a flag, so the hare's running. Bunny on the move then for the second semi-final of the Lowther Stakes, 2 to qualify for next Saturday night's final. Bunny flies by, we're off on a race, and 6 and 1 broke breakaway. Wow, Crossfield Molly, Domino Storm. 6 it is though, going to lead around this first corner. Crossfield Molly, one look room to challenge off the second bend though, and goes through as 6 goes wide, opens the door. Domino Storm to pull 2 lengths clear from 6, now back in second. Then comes 2, you need binoculars for the rest. In towards bend number 3 we go now though. It's the class act. Domino Storm's pulled about 2 lengths clear from 6. It's not done yet. Come back for more Crossfield Molly on the outside. Then comes 2 and 3. 1 from 6 as they straighten for the judge. Domino Storm from Crossfield Molly. A battle down to the wire, but 1 has done enough now. 1 holds a 6, close to third place. 2 and 3. First trap 1, second trap 6. Photograph for third place. Result of race 6, first was trap 1, Domino Storm for owner Mr. K King and trainer Mark Wallace. Second trap 6, Crossfield Molly. And third trap 3, Alice Golden. Result 1, 6 and 3, 1, 6, 3. The result of the second semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Replay up on the big screen now. Just confirming that trap 1, Domino Storm, did hold the 6-dog Crossfield Molly. Both will qualify for Saturday night's £10,000 decider of the Lowther Stakes. Very gang performance by the 1-dog in front though. Domino Storm 6 never gave up the ghost though. Crossfield Molly indeed could be one to follow in the decider. 1 and 6, Domino Storm and Crossfield Molly both qualify for next Saturday night's final.
Well, what a great race we just witnessed here. Domino Storm safely through to the final, but a great run from Crossfield Molly as well to take her place in next Saturday's £10,000 final. The qualifying greyhounds will be making their way back, as indeed the also-rans will. And we've got one more semi-final to come. This, of course, the children's race as well. So children here tonight want to be a part of our presentation. Make your way across now. Come and join us. You can come and meet the winning greyhound for the presentation. So this, of course, is our children's race, race 6, traditionally here at Towcester, as well as being the second semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. So children, if you're listening and you're thinking about coming out and joining us, then make that decision now, because it is the only race for the children tonight. Come and meet a superstar, as Mick was saying earlier. Domino Storm, she is one of the greatest greyhounds, one of the greatest bitches that greyhound racing has seen for many, many years, and she goes marching on into the final. But what a big run from Crossfield Molly to qualify in second place, and will join her in that final next Saturday. So here comes the winner coming in now with Sid for trainer Mark Wallace. Domino Storm. We have got a winner's jacket, Sid, yeah, just there. Let's see her emblazoned in the Towcester winner's jacket here, Domino Storm. And well done to Crossfield Molly as well, who has qualified, just getting her pictures taken there with David in the centre. With that third semi-final, of course, still to come. One or two more children coming out for the children's race. And children, you're getting a chance here to meet one of the superstars of the sport. This is one of the fastest greyhounds in the country. She is a real star, is Domino Storm. So on the big screen now, we can see all the children who've come down for this presentation. All just finding their positions here. Be careful, children, because Domino Storm, she's a little precious. Give her a little hello. Now Jim's going to take some pictures, and then we will have a quick word with one or two of our young friends here, and a quick word with Sid as well, who is closely guarding this superstar that is Domino Storm. She's a little bit shy tonight, isn't she? She's look at that. Children, give her a little bit of space, because she's a little bit shy of the whole occasion here. She's very fast on the track. Very quick word. I know you want to get her back in, understandably, but look, she's done what we expected, and she goes safely marching on into the final.
Yeah, she does, you know. Obviously, she come into it probably a little bit light of a run, but I mean, that's not affected anything really, because she's ran well last week and she's ran ever so well again tonight. And of course, Air Force Duchess already through from the first semi-final for you, and Ballymac surely to come as well. It could be a clean sweep. Yeah, it would be nice. I mean, that's 2 in the final now. If we can get a third one, then that'd be even better. But you know, we got 2, and you know, obviously it's nice to be in any final with one dog. You know, so 2 is good. 3 might be better. Just very, very briefly, just put into perspective how good this bitch is in relation to the sport of greyhound race. For people who don't follow our sport, Domino Storm, she's an absolute star, isn't she? Yeah, she's one of the superstar bitches of the sport, like, you know, and you know, there's not much you can say about this bitch that no one else already knows, you know, because she is absolutely top draw. She's super. Thank you, Sid. Thank you for letting us stay out for the children's race as well. We'll let her go back in now, children. Let's have a quick word and see who we've got here as well. Thank you, Sid. Much appreciated. That's Domino Storm. So you've seen a little bit of a superstar there. She is very fast greyhound. Who are you this evening? You've forgotten your name, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's the first time anyone's ever forgotten their name. Shall we try again?
Lily.
Lily, did you really forget?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Do you know how old you are? Have you forgotten that as well? No, she's forgotten that as well. She can't remember a thing, Lily. Do you know where you are?
Yeah.
We're at Towcester, yes? Yeah. I'll leave you alone now, Lily. That's brilliant. Lily's forgotten her name. She doesn't know how old she is, and she's no idea where she is this evening. Let's see if somebody does know where they are and who they are. Who are you?
James.
James, you said that boldly. You know exactly where you are and what you're doing. How old are you, James?
9.
Have you been to Towcester before?
No.
No. So how's the evening been so far?
Okay.
Okay, not good?
Yeah, good. Good.
No, I mean, I'll take okay if it's just okay for you, but good's better. Young lady giggling behind James. Is this your sister?
Yeah.
Yes, and your name is?
Pardon?
Another one who doesn't know their name. Your name is?
Hannah.
Hannah. Are you sure, Hannah?
Yes.
Absolutely sure that's your name, yes? What, is this a personal family joke here between you two that we can't join in with?
Mama made it!
What does that mean, Hannah? What is he talking about? He's in a world of his own.
Yeah.
He is. We best move on. Who else have we got here? Young lady down here in a wonderful green dress. You look really pretty in your green dress. What's your name?
Megan.
Megan. How old are you, Megan?
4.
Did you meet the winning greyhound? Did you say hello? Did you go and say hello to the winning greyhound? She's not sure. She's not sure. Is that your sister?
Yeah.
She's a little bit shy, but she's only 4, so that's understandable. What's your name?
Reese.
Reese, how old are you?
9, like, in a week.
In a week? So it's your birthday coming up. What are you expecting for your birthday? And yours as well, that's good. What are you expecting for your birthday?
Connect Sports and the Xbox 360.
Somebody who knows what they want for their birthday, that's brilliant. Quick word with one or two of the others here. Your name is?
Harvey.
Harvey, how old are you?
11.
I like your phone, Harvey. Do you ever leave your phone alone? Do you ever put your phone down?
Yes.
You do? That's unusual. That's unusual for a child. In fact, for most of us, to be fair. Hello, young man, what's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler, how old are you?
9.
That wasn't a trick question, Tyler. I could ask you a trick question, but I'm not going to. Nice to see you tonight. And you are?
Finley.
Finley, and you are 9. I reckon you might be 9 as well.
9.
I got that one right. So, no, he's still 9. I was right. He's maybe nearly 10. Got it. I got it right. Who else we got? What's your name? Oh, hang on. This little lady here. What's your name?
Bethan.
Bethan. That's a lovely name, Bethan. Do you like being called Bethan?
Yeah.
It's a good name, isn't it? It wouldn't suit me, but it suits you. How old are you, Bethan?
3.
3. Do you go to nursery?
No.
You don't. She does, but she doesn't want to admit it. Who have we spoken to who wants to say hello? Quickly over here. Young lady, I'll come to you in a second, sir. Young lady in this lovely peachy pink colour dress. And you are called?
Jessica.
Jessica. And are you 3 or 4?
4.
Are you sure you're 4?
Yeah.
You could be 3, but you're 4. When are you 5?
In January.
You're very good. I'm impressed that she knows. That is it. You're 5?
Yeah.
And you are?
Harry.
Harry. Do you know Jessica?
No.
Do you want to know Jessica? Should I say hello to Jessica? She's quite nice. Look. No, he's not sure. He's thinking about... No, sorry, Jessica. He's not that interested. Is that everybody? Have we spoken to everybody? Last but not least, certainly not least, young lady, your name is?
Rihanna.
And how old are you?
7.
7. I've got to move on because there's a few others I haven't spoken to. Certainly haven't... Hello, what's your name?
Megan.
Megan, how old are you?
10.
What made you come up for this crazy presentation?
I'm 10 today.
10 today. A birthday girl. Let's have a look at the birthday girl on the big screen. You stand there, I'll check you on the big screen. Yes, you're on the big screen. What did you get for your birthday?
A bike.
A bike. You'd forgotten, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Well, you're not impressed with your bike?
I am.
You are. But would you have liked something else?
No.
Okay, no, that's good. I'm not putting you on the spot, honestly. Listen, children, thank you for coming out tonight. We appreciate your time. You have met Superstar Graham tonight in Domino Storm. And, oh, hold on. We're not done. We're not done. Young man here. Anybody else we've not said hello to? I spoke to you earlier. I'm sure I did. You might be last, but definitely not least. Your name is?
Matthew.
Matthew. And how old are you, Matthew?
5.
5. And he put 5 fingers up to show and prove it. And are you enjoying yourself at Towcester this evening?
Toaster.
Are you enjoying yourself at Towcester? It's been a good evening, yes?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out for the children's race. We appreciate that. Are we all done, ladies and gentlemen? We're all done. He got away with it. He got away with it.
Great work, Darryl. Love the children's race here at Towcester. You only get that here at Towcester. And what a champion. They got to meet Trap 1 there, Domino Storm, winner of the second semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Replay of the second semi up on the big screen now. Game performance by the 6th dog in second place, Crossfield Molly. Never gave it up. Was always on the premises. Chasing home this odds-on favourite up front, Domino Storm. Those two progress to Saturday night's final, Domino Storm and Crossfield Molly. So good luck to connection to those in Saturday night's £10,000 decider of the Lowther Stakes. Grounds now on parade for our next race. Race number 7, it's the Maisie Stakes, and in trap 1 we have What Fun Jamie, owned by A Few Good Men and trained by Matt Dartnell. 2 is Bravo Maggie, owned Mr. Coyle, trained by Kevin Hunn. Trap 3 is Air Force Galaxy, owned Mrs. Clark and Doherty, trained by Mark Wallace. 4 is Always Thirsty, who's owned by Mr. I. Harris, trained by Matt Dartnell. Trap 5 is Vacant, the 6th dog is Capriquin Jack, owned by the Capriquin Syndicate and trained by Mark Wallace. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only left for betting on lucky race 7. It's the Maisie Stakes, 3 minutes to the off. And just to recap the order in for race 6, it was 163.254, 163.254. The distances are 1 length, 4 3/4, a short's head, 4 3/4 and 3/4 of a length. The winning time for Domino Storm was 29.57, 29.57. The winning time for race 6. Meanwhile, the grounds for race 7 are now heading down towards those starting traps. Just 2.5 minutes left for betting on the Maisie Stakes. Betting for race 7 down on the bottom of your screens now. You can see the favourite in trap 4, Always Thirsty, currently trading at 7-4. It's 5-2 trap 1, 3-1 trap 2, 7-2 trap 6 and 5-1 trap 3. The outside at the moment, Air Force Galaxy. Favourite in the black jacket though, trap 4, Always Thirsty for owner Mr. I. Harris and trainer Matt Dartnell. On debut here at Towcester tonight, recently joined Dartnell range. Couple of decent trials, 28.59 both times. A shot of the favourite up on the big screen now then. Trap 4, Always Thirsty for Matt Dartnell. Not long till post time now. There's Matt Dartnell's other runner on screen now. What Fun Jamie. Matt trains 1 and 4 in this contest. Mark Wallace doubly represented as well for Air Force Galaxy and Capriquin Jack. Traps 3 and 6, the only other contestant. Trained by Kevin Hutton in 2, Bravo Maggie. And the greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for lucky race 7. Loading the boxes for the Maisie Stakes. Loading, loading, going in the traps for the Maisie Stakes. All loaded then for this 5-dog heat. Eva's waved the magic flag. So the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin then for the Maisie Stakes. Race 7 on your card, grade A3. Bunny flies by, away we go. 2 Great break on the inside by Bravo Maggie. One showing better pace to the corner though. What Fun Jamie. What Fun Jamie is going to lead them round now. Bit of bother involving 2, 3, 4 mid-division. So one kicks on up front. What Fun Jamie. 4 trying to challenge. No one is outside. They're always thirsty. The favourite. 1 from 4. The 2 Matt Dartnell trained greyhounds up front at the moment. Then comes 3 into third place. Air Force Galaxy. Then 6 and 2. About to straighten for the judge though. It's What Fun Jamie has made pretty much all to this point. Looking strong enough now as they near the lollipop. One's going to hold the 4. 3 third. 1 4 3. Result race 7. Confirmation then the result of race 7. First was trap 1, What Fun Jamie, owned by a few good men. Trevor Matt Dartnell. Second trap 4, Always Thirsty. Third trap 3, Air Force Galaxy. Result 1, 4 and 3, 1 4 3. Result race number 7, the Maisie Stakes. Replay up on the big screen around the stadium now then of the Maisie Stakes. One there in good style, as we said, by the one dog, What Fun Jamie, for a few good men. Syndicate and trainer Matt Dartnell actually supplied the 1-2 to the trainer Matt Dartnell. Always Thirsty, the favourite, back in second. But so it's a cracking early dash. Did What Fun Jamie to get a lead by that first bend and kicked on from there to score impressively in the end for the Matt Dartnell range. Well done indeed to all concerned with What Fun Jamie, winner of the Maisie Stakes.
We should be fine. We should be fine. Where's my little friend who wants to come up? Come up. What's your name? Sorry. Helena. Helena. Come on, Helena. Come on, Helena. Do you mind if little? The children's race. Now on the big screen, look at that. It's Maisie's hen do, as if we didn't know. And all the information that we need as well. That is fantastic. Look at that. From Jamie. Count the kisses. Count the kisses from Jamie. What a lovely touch for the Maisie Stakes. And here's our winner. This is What Fun Jamie. How appropriate the winning greyhound's name as well. For trainer Matt Dartnell and a few good men. And Helena's here as well. We're going to have a word with in a moment, who missed out on the children's race. So we'll have a quick chat with Helena in a second. What Fun Jamie is just getting coated up here for the presentation. Jim's going to take the pictures. David's here to take some photos, of course, as well. And the Maisie Stakes, we'll have a chat with Maisie, find out about the big day in a second as well. It's all very excited. She's got a bride-to-be sash on there as well. David's just getting everybody in position. So big smiles, everybody, for the cameras. Fantastic. And one more just to make absolutely sure. There we go, fantastic. Helena, we'll have a chat with you in a second if you don't mind, but let's have a quick word with Maisie first of all. This is brilliant, isn't it? What a great way to celebrate your hen night. Yeah. Who came up with the idea?
Me.
That's even better, that's even better. So, how did you know about this option then? Are you regular here? Have you been here before?
Well, we were going to go upstairs, but we wanted to be downstairs with all the action.
Absolutely. No, well, as you've seen, the atmosphere on a Saturday night is pretty lively. So I love the fact that Jamie, who is obviously your intended, you had no idea that little message was...
No, and it's the name of the winning dog as well.
Well, I was about to ask, and presume you've put loads of money on.
Only a fiver.
Look, a fiver is better than not a fiver, isn't it? So how are you feeling? One week ahead of the big day?
Stressed.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really? Really? Is it not? Surely as you get closer, it all gets a little bit more relaxed and everyone takes over the preparations. You've got a big team here working for you.
No.
Will she not?
We're not allowed. No, we're not allowed.
Seriously, it's a one-woman show, is it?
Yeah, she has to do it herself.
Is this true? Why is this? Why have you taken charge?
Because I'm just... no one can do it better than me.
What is Jamie letting himself? No. But seriously, so 7 days on. I mean, this time next week, you've got it all planned. Where are you going? The honeymoon? What's the plans?
Planning on Cyprus for now.
you're going to say cycling.
No, you won't catch me on a bike. We're going for Cyprus for a couple of weeks after the wedding. But
Tell me about your hen team here this evening. So one or two have stayed away. I know one or two the other side of the camera, but
so my mum.
Mum, can we see Mum? Hello, Mum. She says, I can't believe you've turned the camera on me. Let me have a word with Mum. Can we just have a quick word with Mum? Because I'm fascinated to hear from your daughter, Maisie. She seems so well organised.
Yeah, well, we come from a family of organisers. So
Is it like that?
yes,
It's in the genes, is it?
it is.
Brilliant. So how is Mum feeling then, a week on from the big event?
Calm. Everything's in place.
You look very calm.
I'm laid back. I'm on the
You are so laid back. Tell me about some of your hen teams. Who should I speak to? Who am I going to get the best story out of here? Gussie, hello. Are there good stories that we can broadcast? It's sort of 9 o'clock-ish on a Saturday night. Tell me about Maisie. Tell me what makes her such a great friend. or whatever.
I think it's just, I've been friends with her for so long, I just can't get rid of her.
It's like that, is it? It's like that, okay.
I've tried. We didn't speak for like 3 years, she just didn't, no, she came back every time.
Listen, it sounds like you're all having a fantastic evening. It's a brilliant way to celebrate your hen night. We wish you all the very best for next Saturday. I'm sure it's going to be a great day. And can we just have the address of the venue in case we all want to just gate crash?
Yeah, Magnolia Park.
We'll be there. We'll see you next Saturday. Have a great day, Maisie. Thank you and good luck. And let's have a quick word with Helena, who missed out on the children's race. My fault, my apologies, Helena. But you get your own sort of extra special race now. So tell me about yourself. How old are you? 9. And you were here last week, weren't you, as well? Yeah. And it's good to finally get to talk to you. So how often do you come to Towcester?
I don't know.
No? On a regular basis or just occasionally?
I don't.
Tell me what's been the best thing about your school holidays so far, Helena? What have you enjoyed most?
I'm going on holiday.
Where did you go?
Cornwall.
Cornwall. Was it hot?
Yeah.
Did you go on the beach? Did you go surfing?
No.
No? What did you enjoy about your holiday in Cornwall?
Going to different places.
Just visiting places, yeah? Listen, thank you for coming out. I'm glad we finally got a chance to speak to Helena, who we missed in the children's race. We wanted to put that right, so we wish her the best for the rest of the evening. And we wish Maisie and Jamie, and how wonderful that What Fun Jamie won the race as well. And all she had on it was a £5. That won't pay for the wedding, Andy.
Replay on your screens then of the final stage of the race, number 7-1, in pretty much trapped a line style by the one dog What Fun Jamie for the Matt Dartnell range. His other runner, Always Thirsty, back in second. Air Force Galaxy for Mark Wallace back in third. Result of race 7, 1:43. What Fun Jamie winning in the time of 28.61 in the end. Confirmation of the full order in for race 7. It was 1:43.62, 1:43.62. Distances 2.5 lengths. 2 lengths, 3/4 of a length, and 1 3/4. Winning time for What Fun Jamie was 28.61. 28.61, winning time for the Maisie Stakes. Well, up on the big screen in a few moments' time, we'll have a few more pointers for our next race, race number 8. It's the final semi-final heat, semi-final number 3 of the Lowther Stakes. We're going to take a look back at a couple of first-round heats. First of which, it'll be the one involving Live Annie and also Quivers Camps. Live Annie, of course, won first-round heat back on the 13th of August. for the Seamus Cahill range. Ran out trap 6 on that occasion. Trapped fairly well, did Live Annie. Three Dog went round in front though. That was Quivers Camps. Led for most of the contest, but Live Annie it was. That's loomed large off this final corner. To collar Quivers Camp by about 3 parts of a length in the end. So there you go. They go from trap 6 and 1 in our next race. Live Annie, Quivers Camp. Live Annie winning her first round heat there in a time of 29.48. Fairly impressive performance. Should have supporters in this third semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Next up, we're going to take a look how Droop Is 2 got on in the first round. Was another heat winner, of course, for Dean Childs. Droop Is 2. She went from trap 5 on the replay up on the big screen now. So didn't break particularly well in the first round, did Droop Is 2. But served it up late in the end to collar Queen Asia late home in a time of 29.18. A very brisk time indeed by Droop Is 2 in that first round. Stayed on strongly to now her first round heat. It's sure to go well in this next semi-final. Will she qualify for next week's decider? We'll soon find out, because the grounds are on parade for the third semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Trap 1 already gone by. That was Quivers Camp's own Mr. Boone and Tremor Kevin Boone at Yarmouth. 2 is Pointless Pearl, who's on Mr. Henley and Tremor Lawrence Tuffin at Nottingham. There's a shot of the 3 Dog Droop Is 2, Mr. Hurd and Tremor Dean Childs at Crayford. In 4 is Ballymac Shirley, Mrs. Anderton and Murphy, Tremor Mark Wallace. 5 is Mustang Vienna, Mr. Herbert, Tremor Pat Janssens. And in trap 6 is Live Annie, Mrs. Cahill and Evans, and Tremor Seamus Cahill at Hove. Mick Libbs' tip here, then he goes for the 3 Dog Droop Is 2. We just saw her win first round heat impressively from off the pace for Dean Childs, and he says Dean Childs, improver, found 70 spots last week, and if she can step forward again, she can march into next week's £10,000 decider. So there you go. The main man, Mick Libbs, goes to the 3 Dog here. Droop Is 2 out of the 3 box. We now have just over 3 minutes left for betting on the third semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Grounds heading down towards those boxes. Favourite in the striped jacket, Live Annie, currently trading 6-4. 4-1 trap 1. 6-1 trap 2, 13-2 trap 3, 7-1 trap 4, and 20-1, 2-0, 20-1 trap 5, Mustang Vienna. Nice shot of the 3 Dog up on the screens now. Mick Libbs' selection, Droop Is 2. First round heat winner for Dean Childs. Now 2-1 in the betting. 2-1 trap 3, Droop Is 2. Two more grounds to progress then to next week's decider from this heat. 4 of those already been decided. Like I said, the trap draw for next week's final will be made down at the presentation area after race number 9. So if you are lucky to get a greyhound through to the final, you can watch Trap Draw live this evening after race 9 down at the presentation podium. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 8, loading those boxes for the third semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Loading, loading. All safely locked away then for semi-final number 3. Flag's been waved, the hare's running, but is on the spin for the third semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. First 2 to qualify for Saturday's final. Off and racing away, trap 6, the first to show on the outside. Live Annie from 2 and 3, then goes 5-1 and 4. Your back marker to the first corner we go. Bit of bother up front, 3 kicks on now though. Droop is 2, goes 2 lengths clear from 6 back in second. Then comes 1, 2, 5 and 4 now whipping them in. At the halfway marker now though, it's the white jacket of Droop is 2 that leads with about 4 lengths from 1 back in second. Quivers Camp 6, still thereabouts. Live Annie, but as they approach his final corner, 3's gone through the gears nicely up front, pulled further and further clear. Droop is 2, he's going to come home alone. An easy winner of this third semi-final, Lowther Stakes. 6 second, 2 third. 3-6-2. Result race 8. Confirmation, the result of race 8. First was trap 3, Droop is 2, Mr. J. Hurd, Tremor Dean Charles at Crayford. Second, trap 6, Live Annie. Third, trap 2, Pointless Pearl. Result 3, 6 and 2. 3-6-2. Droop is 2 and Live Annie will line up in Saturday night's final of the Lowther Stakes. But a great performance from the 3-dog trapped. Droop is 2 for Dean Charles. Some cracking early pace. They missed that bother on those first couple of corners, but once hitting daylight up front, pulled further and further clear to score impressively in the end. Be very interesting to see what time Droop is 2 has done in winning the third heat of the Lowther Stakes. In fact, I've just been told 29.44, so a decent time indeed by Droop is 2 to qualify. And she'll be joined by trap 6, Live Annie, in next week's decider as well. Pointless Pearl in 2. Just missing out on qualification. So 3-6-2, result of the third semi-final of the Lowther Stakes. Trap draw for next Saturday night's final will be made down at the presentation area after race number 9. So if you are interested in seeing how your charge gets on, where the draw is concerned, make your way down to the presentation area after race 9. You can witness the draw live.
Thank you, Andy. Yes, looking forward to the draw to come a little bit later on. What a big run that is from Droop is 2, who has gone quicker than Domino Storm this evening by well, close on 2 lengths, so that's a really big performance from Dean Charles, greyhound, who goes charging into next week's final. See it again on the big screen, and a second qualifier for the Seamus Cahill team as well, with Live Annie, who is a strong running sort. She made sure of second place in the closing stages. The connection just stopping to have a look back at that replay, which is coming up on the big screen. Hello, Don.
I nearly...
goes across there.
Russell wants
Stick
to
your
do.
beer down there.
He wants to do a quick beatbox for us. He does. Russell.
Now Russell and the crew here are going to make a presentation for us. Looks like you're on your own, Russell, at the moment. It's a one-man show. And here is our winning greyhound. This is Droopis 2, who's put up an exceptional performance to make earn her place in the final for next Saturday, the £10,000 final. The draw, of course, to come later on. We know that Domino Storm, the only railer, will obviously secure trap 1, but the 4 draw to come in about 15 minutes' time. So we're just going to get the photos taken here for the Lowther Stakes third semi-final, then we'll have a chat with Russell and Mark, I think we got here, and Liz and Sabrina. Find out what brings them to Towcester this evening. You might recognise one or two of them from an alternative role. Let's get a quick word about Droopis 2, though, because that was an exceptional run, wasn't it?
Yeah, she ran very well last week, and you know, just hoping that she ran here before now, and she's come on from the run again. So
I think last week was the quickest time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And again, obviously tonight you've gone quicker than Domino Storm, which takes some doing.
Yeah, she's not got massive pace out of the boxes, but pace up and from second to third is unreal. So, and she stays as well. So
just having a look at the makeup, one railer. What do we got? 3 middle seeds. So what would you prefer of the sort of 2, 3, 4 options? Or does it not matter?
Preferably 3 or 4. Further out the better, really, for her. But we'll take what we're given. We're in the final, so.
And at this stage in her career, Droopis 2, I mean, on what we've just seen tonight and last week, she's obviously a bitch of the highest order. Is she sort of living up to all those expectations?
Yeah, it took her a bit of a while to get going and that, but now she's kind of got her head in front, and you know, she's kind of found what she's going forward, so, you know.
Brilliant, great performance, good luck. Let's hope you get the draw you want, which is coming up in about 15 minutes' time. Going to have a quick word with Russell and the crew here. I use the word crew, of course, because for those who are regulars here, you're normally saving our lives.
We are, yes.
Not that we always need our lives saving, but sometimes you feel that you do, because obviously you look after the medical side of things here on a regular basis, and you've got colleagues, fortunate enough, filling in tonight.
Yeah, quite lucky. Come and enjoy the hospitality tonight. So.
Tell me about, we don't want to go into the intricacies of, of medical practices, but on a Saturday night here, is there a big call for your assistance?
It depends.
Do we all get a little bit too drunk?
Sometimes, yes. But, hey, all having a good time.
Yeah.
But, of course, being a medical man, that's not going to happen to yourself, is it?
Never.
You should have asked that about 20 minutes ago.
Really? Has he just had his first pint?
Oh,
we don't want to go crazy. It's a Saturday after all. Come on, you know. No. What happened?
try 5th, which, seeing as he can only handle about 2.
Oh, hold on a minute. This is a bit domestic here.
Yeah, I should hope so. I'm engaged to him.
Well, no, I mean, I feel as though we should be walking away, and you carry on with your sort of,
No, he's just not allowed any more alcohol.
He's not allowed anymore. Later, he's not allowed anymore. Is that how it works in your relationship?
Not at all. The man wears the trousers.
I think not, but I think not. Listen, thank you for coming out. Let's get a quick word with our friends on the end here. You're my friend on the end here. He's disappeared. No, he's here. You're here. You are here. We are here. Good night so far?
Enjoyable. Brilliant. First time we've done a dinner experience here, and it's been really good.
I like it. It says sort of Americanism, doesn't it? A dinner experience.
I could say diner experience.
Could say diner. But a good night, yes?
It's been brilliant. Really good. Yeah.
Did you echo those sentiments?
Yes.
Yeah. So a good evening. What's been the best bit so far?
It's my first time here.
Oh, is it? Oh, tell me about, because I'm always interested when people come here for the first time. You know, we're sort of just over halfway through the evening, so you've had a chance to, I like that, I don't like that. What's appealed? What hasn't? What?
Oh, it's all been great. I think I've...
All been great. It's a good answer. We like that.
It's been a good experience.
Brilliant. So you will come back again.
Oh, definitely.
And that's it for you drinking. It's over. There is no more. But thank you anyway. I hope you enjoyed the half of the evening that you were allowed to enjoy, and keep saving lives.
Yeah, I'll try.
Thank you. That's Russell and the crew.
Great stuff, Darryl. And a replay of the third Lowther Stakes semi-final up on a big screen now. Head-on view out of the boxes. us a unique angle into this first corner. It's trap 2 that pinged out Pointless Pearl. 6 likewise on the outside. 3 some cracking early gears though. Went through. The Wall of Dogs ran out first bend. Droop is 2 and pulled clear and further clear in the end. Eventually scoring by 5.5 lengths from Live Annie, a distant second. And Pointless Pearl missing out for qualification for the decider back in third. 3.62 result of the third Allow the Stakes semi-final. And confirmation of the full order in. It was 3.62.154. 3.62.154. The distance is 5.5 lengths, 3/4 of a length, 3/4, 3.5, and 3. The winning time a very swift 29.44. 29.44. The winning time for Droop is 2. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 9, top grade D1 sprint. This one, it's the Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. In trap 1 we have Give a Bit Back Sue, who's owned by the Give a Bit Back Syndicate and trained by Mark Wallace. 2 is Boyle's Bowl, owner Miss Parry, trainer Paul Philpott. 3 is All About Will, owner Mr Gregory, trainer Steve Rayner. 4 is Faye Silvana, owner Mrs Goodman and Taylor, trainer Heather Dimmock. 5 is Adagio Jongo, Mrs Barfoot and Barfoot, trainer Mark Wallace. And trap 6 is Air Force Carla, Mrs Doherty and O'Toole, trained by Mark Wallace. Still 4 minutes to the off, 4 minutes left for betting on the Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. Mick Lives' selection here then is the striped jacket of trap 6, Air Force Carla. He says she wowed the crowd last week but just failed to get up close home. Tonight she can do the business in style. So there you go, Air Force Carla beating the shortest short heads last week by Magpie Mal here at Towcester in a top grade D1 similar to tonight's event. Big Mick thinks she can go one better tonight. Meanwhile, we now have just 3 minutes left betting on race 9. 3 minutes only to the off. The Greyhounds are heading across the centre green over towards the starting traps for this top grade D1 sprint. Favourite in blue this time then, Boyle's Bolt. Currently trading at 2 to 1. 2 to 1 favourite, Boyle's Bolt for owner Miss Al Parry and trainer Paul Philpott. Recently won a D1 back on the 26th of July. Clocked at 15.47 on that occasion. Repeat of that, I'm sure we'll go close here. Meat leaves a selection in 6, currently trading 3 to 1. Next in the betting, 5 to 1 bar. Now 7 to 4 down in the ring. Trap 2, Boyle's Bolt is 7 to 4 favourite. Next in trap 6, 3 to 1. Everything else trading at 5 to 1. And the greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 9. Loading those boxes for this top grade D1 sprint. Loading, loading. Some flashy early pace on display here then. Top grade sprint contest. Flag's been waved. The hare's running, Bunny's on the spin for the Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. Race 9 on your card, grade D1. This full open, racing away, 1, 4, 3, both a little slow out up front. It's trap 5, Adagio Jongo going to lead them round now from 2 and 6. Then comes 3, 1 and 4 is forced to check. Off the final bend, they fly now, though still the orange jacket that has it, goes a little wide. As he opened the door for the 2 to challenge, Boyle's Bolt, you betcha. 2 beats 5, 6 third, 2, 5, 6. Result race 9. Confirmation of the result of race 9. First was trap 2, Boyle's Bolt, Miss Al Parry, Trevor Paul Philpott. Second trap 5, Adagio Jongo. Third trap 6, Air Force Carla. Result 2, 5 and 6. 2, 5, 6. Replay the closing stages of race 9 up on the big screen now. Trap 5 was the early leader, went a little bit wide of that final bend though. Opened the door for Boyle's Bolt to challenge, and he took the opportunity in style. 2 beat 5, 6 back in third for race number 9.
So it takes the dog a few minutes to walk back in, but did you back the winner?
I did back the winner.
You did?
Yes.
Fantastic. Oh, well done.
I've done 2 tonight so far.
2 and 2 winners or?
2 winners. Just a second. I'll do a lot of them.
Nowadays the breeding, there are more black dogs. You go back 20 years.
My dog's not at all, but
yeah. But now
just a retired racer.
You're more likely to get a black dog. I don't know. I'm not an expert at breeding. To know
if you took
combination of colours, yes.
I'm not.
I mean, I would hazard a guess.
Just noticed, that's all.
You've got to retire one of the home runs. Denise is here for the presentation, and we will do that in a couple of moments' time. Greyhound's getting all the attention here, Boyle's Bolt. Look at that. And in fact, let's give it a bit back, Sue, if I can say the Greyhound's name properly. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, that's Adagio Jongo getting plenty of attention there as well. Oh, no, it's the one. I'm confused by the coats. We move on. Here is Boyle's Bolt for Lorraine and Paul. Spoke to Paul a little bit earlier on. Kind of half fancied his chances. And a good run as well to come through and claim the spoils in the D1 here, the feature sprint race tonight. And if you haven't worked it out yet, Denise, who is here for the presentation, is celebrating her birthday. The clues are there. You've just got to spot them. So lots of photos being taken. Try not to get in the way of any of those. Let's whiz around the back, give a quick word with Paul first of all. Because I wasn't here last night, and you had a good night last night, and you're back with more.
Yeah, it was, he had so much problems with this dog, he's unreal, so it's just nice to see him go over the winning line.
No, we were chatting, weren't we, at the sort of top of the evening about him, and I said I thought he had a good chance tonight, and you were a little bit concerned about one or two things, but he's come through, hasn't he?
Yeah, hopefully, we've got the championship coming up, so I think he'll probably be involved in that, hopefully.
You would think so, wouldn't you, in the sprint division, yeah?
Yeah, definitely, and, he's come off, he seems all right, so I've got him right now, so hopefully.
Brilliant, Paul, that's the main thing, that's good to see. So Boyle's Bolt has won, another one for Paul Philpott here. Draw in a minute for the Lowther. We're going to move on, Paul, have a quick word with Denise, who's here. As I say, if you haven't realised, she's celebrating her birthday. She's brought everything, the balloon and...
Absolutely everything.
How's the night been?
Good. Really good fun. Lovely food, lovely atmosphere. Yeah, definitely going to come for Christmas.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is really good to hear. And you were just telling me briefly that you do walk retired greyhounds, or are you retired greyhound?
No, I walk with a retired greyhound up in my park in Leighton Buzzard with my mutt. That's a rescue dog, but yeah, he's called Rocky. He's lovely, very placid. Yeah, good dog.
Brilliant. And you've had a good evening, which is the main thing.
Just one on.
Back the winner as well?
Yeah, I did back the winner. As I said, that's my second win tonight, so all good.
Brilliant, Denise. Listen, thank you for coming down and enjoy the rest of your evening. We're glad you've had a good night with us. Denise in the restaurant tonight celebrating her birthday, and in a moment I think we're going to have the draw for the final of the £10,000 Lowther Stakes. Chris Page, the racing manager, is here. That draw will be taking place very shortly. In fact, Denise is going to hang on with us and make the draw, which is nice. So, 6 finalists, of course. Chris just explaining to Denise how it works. And we have obviously 1 railer, 3 middles and 2 wide seats. So Denise is going to pull out the first greyhound here. Let's see what we've got.
Wide runner. It's wide runner in trap 6, Live Annie.
So that's one of Seamus Carhill's 2 finalists. Gets the 6-box Live Annie. And here's the next one.
First middle. So Air Force Duchess will get trap 2.
2 for Air Force Duchess. For Mark Wallace, who won the first semi-final.
And the next middle is Green Hill Gem, who'll get trap 3.
So that's for Carol Weatherall, 3 for Green Hill Gem. 3 out, 3 to go.
Next, the middle again, trap 4, Droopy's 2.
Droopy's 2, so impressive, fastest semi-final winner for Dean Childs.
And the only railer in the competition, so trap 1, Domino Storm.
So Domino Storm also unbeaten, of course, in 1, which means we've got just 1 more to come.
That's Crossfield Molly gets trap 5.
So Crossfield Molly next to her kennel companion, Live Annie, in 5. So thank you, Denise, for doing that. That is the Lowther Stakes draw. Chris, just very briefly, of course, that final's next Saturday night, £10,000 race. Now 500 metres, of course, a little bit different to last year.
Yeah, I think it makes the racing better, Darryl, to be honest. They spread themselves out a bit more, less trouble, and say the first heat was a tremendous one. And I think we saw a really promising dog in the last heat. That was very impressive.
Well, I think the fact Droopy's 2 has gone a fair bit quicker than Domino Storm makes the set fair for a really good final.
Yeah, I mean, the trap's running quite slow at the moment, deliberately. So they're all getting inside the old track record. So, these are top dogs.
So if you can get here next Saturday night, you will see a very good race, perhaps an exceptional race, who knows?
Definitely, plus a full sporting open race card and top grading, so it'll be the place to be.
Absolutely. Chris, thank you very much for coming down. Chris Page, the racing manager here at Towcester, and as he says, Lowther Stakes final, it's going to be very, very special, and it's here next Saturday night. If you can get here, it's well worth doing so. If not, it's on Towcester.tv, of course, with all the live streaming.
Well, confirmation then of the trap draw for next week's £10,000 decider of the Lowther Stakes. Up on the big screen around the stadium now, it reads as follows. Trap 1 will be Domino Storm. Then start the middle seed, so trap 2 Air Force Duchess, 3 Green Hill Gem, 4 Droop is 2, 5 Crossfield Molly, and the wide seed Live Annie in trap 6. That's a trap draw for next Saturday night's final of the Lowther Stakes. As Chris and Darryl said, it is going to be a cracking night's racing here at Towcester. One for the notebook next Saturday night, 7:30 first race. Meanwhile, let's take a look back at race number 9. Decent performance by the 2-dog there, Boyle's Bolt for the Paul Philpott range. Could well be involved in Towcester's Bag Track Championship team, as Paul alluded to, having won this top grade D1 contest. Won it off the final bend as a 5-dog swung wide. Decent performance by Boyle's Bolt, winning at a time of 15:56. Confirmation of the full order in for race number 9. It was 256.314, 256.314. Distances were half a length, 1 length, 2.5 lengths, 3/4 of a length, and 1 3/4. Winning time, as we said, 15:56. 1556, the winning time for Boyle's Bolt in race number 9. Well, we now have just 6 minutes left for betting on our next race, race number 10. 6 minutes only left for betting on race 10, which is the Wendy Stakes. 6 minutes left for betting on the Wendy Stakes. Betting just in then for our next race, the Wendy Stakes. Favourite in trap 3, Humphrey's Pride at 2-1. Then go 3-1 trap 2, Flemish Idea. 4-1, the 6-dog Ballymac Sinbad. 5-1 trap 1, Lily's Mick. 6-1 traps 4 and 5. Greyhounds Rain Race 10, the Wendy Stakes are now on parade. In trap 1 we have Liz Mick, owned by Mrs Richards, Trevor Paul Clark. 2 is Flemish Idea, owned Mrs Cheeseman, Janssens and Porter, Trevor Patrick Janssens. 3 is Humphrey's Pride, owned Mr Murphy, Trevor Matt Dartnell. 4 is Dunham Roxy, owned by Mr D Houghton, Trevor Jane Houghton. 5 is Jacob's Pride, owned by the Jacobs Syndicate, Trevor Matt Dartnell. And trap 6 is Ballymac Sinbad, owned by Mrs Emperson, Fraser and James, trained by Mark Wallace. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only left for betting on the Wendy Stakes. Mick Livesey rolling in with trap 3 here. Humphrey's Pride for Matt Dartnell. Says hats off to Matt Dartnell. His handling of this dog on his way back from injury is ultra impressive. Matt is now getting his rewards. Well, he is indeed. He's won most recently as Humphrey's Pride here at Towcester, winning an A3, upgraded now to A2. Recently won an A4 last month as well, so he's running pretty well as Humphrey's Pride. Some cracking early pace. We'll need an early lead, but certainly capable. An 04.03 sectional last time out for Humphrey's Pride. Repeated that would certainly put him in the driving seat early doors. Flashing of time as well last time, 28.29, the winning time Humphrey's Pride last time out. So if repeating that, I'm sure could handle the upgrade here tonight. We'll soon find out. He's a favourite down in the ring. He's trap 3, 9-4. It's now 5-2, trap 2 though, Flemish Idea. Not long till post time now then, about a minute left for betting on the Wendy Stakes. Classy these little contest this, grade A2. A little bit of money for the 3-dog Humphrey's Pride. Was 9-4, now 2-1. We'll take some win in this race though. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 10. Loading those boxes for the Wendy Stakes. Loading, loading. Loading process complete then for race number 10, the Wendy Stakes. Evie gives them a final check. She's happy. Flag's been waved, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for race number 10 on your card, grade A2, the Wendy Stakes. Bonnie flies by. Where we going for the Wendy Stakes? Trap 3 to first to show. Humphrey's Pride. Pride putting the pace. The race early doors. Leads round from 5 in second. Then comes 1, 6, 2 and 4 and a bumping match off the pace. For the second bend they fly now though. They've been well strung out by this 3-dog. Humphrey's Pride. He's moved about 3 to 4 lengths clear from 1 the nearest pursuer. That's Lily's Mick, the old fella. Then comes 6, 5 and 4. Approaching the final bend though. It's still been all about his 3-dog so far. Humphrey's Pride 6 though. Moving well in second place. Ballymac Sinbad trying to hunt him down. 3 from 6. Then comes 4. But looks like 3 may well hang on. It's going to be close in the end. An ever diminishing advantage by the 3-dog. I think he's held on. Humphrey's Pride lands the Wendy Stakes. Confirmation of the result of race 10. First was trap 3, Humphrey's Pride for owner Mr. H. Murphy and trainer Matt Dartnell. Second trap 6, Ballymac Sinbad. Third trap 4, Dunham Roxy. Result 3, 6 and 4. 3, 6, 4, the result of the Wendy Stakes. Replay the Wendy Stakes up on a big screen now. Some electric trapping. We know he's capable of it. And he did it again. Did Humphrey's Pride. Blasted out in front for connections tonight for a repeat of his victory here on the 30th of July. Pinged out on that occasion, made all same tonight. Business as usual for owner Mr. H. Murphy and trainer Matt Dartnell. Box to wire success for Humphrey's Pride, winner of the Wendy Stakes. 6 second, Ballymac Sinbad, 4 back in third, Dunham Roxy. 364, result race 10.
Very good finish again, Andy, wasn't it here? Humphrey's Pride holding on, continuing his charge through the grades here. And hopefully Wendy's not too far away for the presentation of the Wendy Stakes. Come on, Wendy, it's time for the Wendy Stakes. They're all coming. How do we do this? There we go. So we just get you across to the presentation area here, and absolutely. Take hold of that if you would. That's just for a little prop for the presentation. So here at Towcester, of course, if you'd like to sponsor a race, to celebrate a birthday or an anniversary or an event, you can do that. You can have the race named after the birthday recipient, as indeed is the case here with Wendy, who we'll have a chat to in a second. And here's Matt with the winner, Humphrey's Pride, who has been in very good form here, exceptionally fast greyhound from the boxes. Pack were closing. Line comes in time. Gets home. Humphrey's Pride's won again. So A1, no doubt, next time for him. He's gone hurtling through the grades, hasn't he? And he's been a prolific greyhound. And he's the Racing Post nap as well tonight. So if you follow the Racing Post, you may well have been on the winner. We get the pictures done in a second. Just going to swap his Trap 3 jacket here for the presentation coat. And then we'll get a quick word with Wendy and her family and friends, I guess, who've come down for the presentation. They're dining with us up in the executive suite this evening. Great place to celebrate a birthday or an event here at Towcester. If you enjoy doing it in a little bit of luxury, it's the way to play. Anyway, here comes Humphrey's Pride. He's going to get his picture taken with Jim and with David as well. So all smiles to the front then for the presentation picture here. Sponsors will get themselves a copy of that picture as part of their presentation package. If you fancy doing the same, you'd also take away a souvenir photograph as well. And of course all the pictures on Toast.tv Facebook as well with Jim. Now let's have a quick word with Wendy, who's celebrating her birthday tonight. This is a good way to celebrate the birthday, isn't it?
Very nice, yes, very nice.
Did you know this was happening?
No, it's a big surprise.
So what was the first you knew? When was the first you knew about this?
Well, when I celebrated my birthday on Wednesday, and they told me I was coming then, so.
So you knew you were coming to Toast, you knew you were bringing the family, you knew you were having a nice night out. Did you know that we were going to have the Wendy Stakes as part of the...
I didn't.
How do you feel about that, your own race?
Yeah, very good.
It's a bit different, isn't it? It's a novel way to celebrate the birthday. So have you backed the winner, Wendy? Did you have some money on Humphrey?
No.
Oh, we've got some winners. Hold on, we've got a winner there, we've got a winner here. Lots of money?
I'm not sure. I don't understand
You don't know how much money you had on?
Oh, no,
you've won. What do you...
3.5.
That's okay, that's good, that's good.
I don't know what we got back.
I don't know at the moment, to be honest, but it's more than 5 anyway.
Yeah.
That's good. And we've got a young man here who's obviously had lots on, because he was jumping up and down with excitement there. Have you had a stack of cash on, sir?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I've got like bare pay at the moment, but not, I don't know.
Not lost the winning ticket, have you?
No, I ain't, no.
No, hold on to the... It's there. Hold on to the winning ticket. Whatever you do, don't lose the winning ticket. Goodness, we do. We are in your face. This is how we operate here. But I'm glad you've backed the winner anyway. Yeah. So how's the night been then? Wendy seems to have enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's well good, because I put a forecast on and I won that. And then I put another forecast and I won that. And then I did it third time lucky, but it weren't lucky.
You know what happens to people who have a lot of success and a lot of luck and do very well, don't you?
they come really.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Answer the question.
No, answer the question. Feel free.
They're successful people if you win bear money.
They do, but we also means we have to put you on the spot, sir. Because now, and this is only the second. No. That will happen. That's success.
I know, but that's not.
This is only the second time we've done this evening. There's no pressure on, but when we asked the people earlier on, they found the winner in the next race.
Oh, yeah.
So this is your chance to
They'll
shine.
probably back me because I'm in the blazer. But
Let's have a look. Who are we going to go for?
Wait to the next race anyway. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm going to go for Parker's Poison.
Parker's Poison?
Yeah.
Trap 1?
Yeah.
No pressure, but... No, there is no pressure. Oh, we're getting some abuse from the balcony. Who's up there? Who's up?
Uncle Nige.
I don't think he agrees with your selection.
I don't care. Has he won money? No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. He's got nothing left in his pocket. Oh, he's waving £50 notes. He's doing okay. Listen, good luck with Trap 1. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good to see you down here, and I'm glad you celebrated with us at Toast.
Yeah, very good. It's been a very nice evening.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. That's great stuff. Well done. Thank you very much. There we are. That's our birthday crowd, and we've got the winning selection as well for the next race. Can't be bad.
Great stuff. They're a very lively bunch down there. Having great fun down at the presentation podium tonight. With Darryl, well done to all connected to Humphrey's Pride as well. Very good winner of the Wendy Stakes. Some impressive trapping by Matt Dartnell's greyhound owner, Mr. H. Murphy. An electric trapper here at Towcester. Has boasted a couple of 0403 sectionals in the past. And I'm sure that was another pretty swift one tonight. Box to wire success then for Humphrey's Pride, winner of the Wendy Stakes. And the full order in for race number 10 was 364.512, 364.512. Distances were ahead, 3/4 of a length, 4 3/4, 1 1/2, and 2 3/4. Winning time 28.92, 28.92. The winning time for Humphrey's Pride. greyhounds running race 11 now on parade. Race 11 is a Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only. The greyhounds heading straight to the starting traps over the far side then for this S1 contest. The runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Parker's Poison, who's owned by Mrs S Parker and Trevor Mark Wallace. 2 is Unlikely Buddy, owned by Mrs A Gorn, Trevor Seamus Gorn. There's also a selection of Mick Livesey, you can see why on the big screen now. 3 is Barnish Ed, owned with the Dunham Racing Club, Trevor Jane Houghton. 4 is Lightfoot Star, owned with the Bodale Boys, Trevor Hazel Kemp. 5 is Farron Smith, owned by Mr Hannafin, trainer Seamus Gorn. And 6 is Caro Nipper, who's owned and trained by Reggie Older. As we just alluded to, the selection of Mick Livesey here is Trap 2 Unlikely Buddy, who's hoping is hot, hot, hot tonight. We'll soon find out whether Unlikely Buddy is hot for trainer Seamus Gorn. Did win an S1 contest a couple of runs back, looking to repeat. I can tell you, Unlikely Buddy is the 9-4 favourite for this race. A 9-4 Trap 2, 3-1 Trap 5 Farron Smith, then 7-2 Trap 3 Barnish Ed, 4-1 Parker's Poison in 1, 6-1 Trap 4 Lightfoot Star, and 8-1 Caro Nipper in stripes. The greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 11, loading up then for this S1 contest. It's the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Going in the boxes for race 11. Flag's been waved then for this S1 contest. The hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for race 11. Top grade stayers event. 655 metres a trip. Bingo those boxes, away we go then for race number 11. And you can see it's up front, Trap 1 that leads early doors. Parker's Poison goes about 2 lengths clear from 5 nearest pursuer. Then comes 2, 6, 3 and 4 your back mark. About to chart past the judge though with a whole circuit to go. Remember, it's still the red jacket of Parker's Poison that leads by about 2 or 3 lengths from 5 the nearest pursuer still. That's Farron Smith. 2 of the run to third place. Then comes 6 and 4. The 3/4 pole now though. But all about this one dog so far. Parker's Poison now pulled about 4 lengths clear from 2. Unlikely Buddy trying to stay on now in second place for Seamus Gorn. Then comes 5 Farron Smith. About to straighten for the judge though. Trap 1's been out in front for a long time now. Parker's Poison joined by the 2 dog Unlikely Buddy, and 2 goes clear. 2 wins this in style. 1 second, 5 third, 2-1-5. Result race 11. Confirmation the result of race 11. First was Trap 2 Unlikely Buddy, Miss A Gorn, Trevor Seamus Gorn. Second Trap 1 Parker's Poison. Third Trap 5 Farron Smith. Result 2, 1 and 5, 2-1-5. About to see the replay then on the screens around the stadium. Trap 2 broke fairly well, but one it was that led early doors, Parker's Poison, and pulled well clear in the initial stages. Did Trap 1, Parker's Poison. Led the 5 over the second bend by about 5 lengths probably, and halfway mark was well clear of the chasing pack, but 2 just starting to serve it up down that far side, moved into 3rd position, then went past the 5 dog into 2nd place. The 1 dog, Parker's Poison, tiring slightly up front, having made all the run into this point. 2 was getting closer and closer as they approached that final corner and turned the screw as they strained for the judge. Unlikely Buddy forced his way to the head of affairs and pulled clear to score by a couple of lengths in the end, from 1 back in 2nd and 5 third. 2:15 result of race 11.
Sorry. So dog will be out in a second. It's not there, is it? I bet Wendy's took it upstairs and just... So winning greyhound just coming back in. What a good finish it was. Unlikely Buddy getting there. Linda and Basil have come down from the restaurant. Come across if you will, Linda and Basil. We'll get you over here for the presentation. Get the photographs taken as well in a second. Winners coming over. Unlikely Buddy here, who gets up as is his wont, of course, in the closing stages here for Seamus Gorn. And Linda and Basil are in the restaurant tonight. Table 15 if you're in the restaurant. That's where they are. Most of the crowd have come out onto the balcony to say hello as well. We seem to have mislaid our little presentation trophy for the minute. Apologies for that. But anyway, here is Unlikely Buddy, starring with a late run, not for the first time here, and picking off Parker's Poison, who looked as though maybe she had it in safekeeping for quite a while here. So we're going to get a couple of pictures here. And then we'll have a quick chat with Linda and Basil, who've wandered down from the restaurant here this evening. Well done with Buddy. Typical Buddy run, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, run well, yeah.
Just last gasp stuff. It looked as though he had plenty on here.
Yeah, we're under a bit of pressure tonight. Like, Seamus is away in Ireland. So this was our last chance of a winner before he comes back. So we probably saved the sack.
Thank goodness for that. Listen, well done on that. That's fantastic. Well done to Unlikely Buddy. Let's have a quick word over here with Linda and Basil. Basil, you were keen to come down when I was wandering around the restaurant earlier, which is great. So are you celebrating tonight, or?
No, we've just come down from the pub from New Bradwell, from the Foresters Arms, and they're all up on the balcony there. Linda is one of my neighbours, one of my fondest neighbours, you know, a true New Bradwellite. She's been in New Bradwell all her life, you know, and it's been a great night.
This is where my ignorance comes in, because I don't know where that is. Tell me.
Yes. Between Wolverton and Newport Pagnell.
Right, okay, I know where those two places are. So
we're in the middle of them.
You're in the middle, okay. So it's a pub night out then, is it?
It is, yeah.
Is this the first time you've done this to Towcester?
No, we've done it a few times, and it's always been great, and the hospitality's been great, racing's great, spot on.
And they're cheering up there for you on the balcony. I mean, we can have a little look there, a few waves. Look at that. So who's won all the money tonight then with your group? Who's?
Well, I haven't.
You haven't. Linda, have you won any money?
Yeah, I've won a little bit, yeah.
Won a little bit, so you're not going to go home empty-handed, as they say?
No, I'm in pocket.
That's brilliant, that's brilliant. Thank you for coming down, we appreciate it. I'm glad you've had a good night, and it is a good way to spend a Saturday, isn't it?
It's absolutely brilliant here at Towcester, it really is. The hospitality is absolutely superb.
Thank you, Basil. I couldn't have put it better myself. Thank you for that. Have a good rest of the night, and Linda as well. They're in the restaurant tonight, and they're about to make their way up. There they go. And we've got one more race to come, Andy. A shout out. Is it?
Yeah, one to come, Darryl, one to come. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the replay of race 11 now. Won by Trap 2 Unlikely Buddy, rider Mrs. A. Gorn and trainer Seamus Gorn. As we said, it was all about the 1 dog early doors, Parker's Poison. kicked on and booted clear to the three-quarter pole. Did Parker's Poison, probably led by about 5 lengths down the back, and 5 back in second. Farron Smith, as the 2-dog was edging closer down that far side. Unlikely Buddy moved in the second as they went round the penultimate corner. Did Unlikely Buddy, and had the one firmly in his sights as they approached this final turn. And Parker's Poison, try as she might to hang tough, couldn't resist the challenger trap 2. Unlikely Buddy went on to score by 3 lengths in the end. An impressive performance from Seamus Gaughan's Unlikely Buddy to win the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. And confirmation of the full order in for race 11. It was 215.643, 215.643. Distances were 3 lengths, 2 1/4, 1 1/2, 3 1/2, and 4 3/4. The winning time 40.34, 40.34 winning time for Unlikely Buddy. Betting in then for tonight's final race here at Towcester tonight. It's your last chance to win it big here at Towcester tonight. On the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes, warm favourite in trap 1, Swift Gaza, although he's drifting in the market out from 6-4 to 7-4. Still favourite nonetheless though. For the lucky last is trap 1, Swift Gaza. Ground soon be on parade for tonight's final race, race 12. Grounds on parade then for race number 12, the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. And in trap 1 we have Swift Gaza, Mrs. Hutton, James, McMahon and Thompson, trained by Kevin Hutton. 2 is Toaster Kanye, the Toastars Syndicate, trained by Paul Clark. Trap 3 is Postman Rocky, owner Mr. Herbert, trainer Patrick Janssens. 4 is Old Fort Indigo, owned by Mrs. Burton and Burton, trainer Kevin Hutton. 5 is Academy Warrior, owner Mr. Atherton, trainer Jane Houghton. And trap 6 is What's It All About, owned by Miss P. Chappell, trained by Heather Dimmock. We now have just 3 minutes left for betting tonight. 3 minutes only left for betting on the lucky last as Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. And let's see if Mick Livesey can sign off with a winner tonight. He's had a few tonight, to be fair, and he goes for the one dog in our final race, race 12, Swift Gaza. He says, what a race the lucky last is. I am hoping Gaza can send us all home happy, and most importantly, put a few extra quid in our pockets. So there you go. Mick goes with the one dog in the last race, Swift Gaza, for him in race number 12. Still a 7-4 chance down in the ring then, Swift Gaza. Then bet 7-2, traps 2, 3 and 6. 5-1, trap 6. 8-1, trap 4. Old Fort Indigo, Kevin Hutton's other runner. Less than 2 minutes left for betting tonight. Last chance to get those bets on here at Towcester this evening. Hope you all enjoyed your evening here at Towcester Greyhounds tonight. Hope to see you all again soon. Racing Tuesday, Friday and Saturday evenings. First race 7:30. Don't forget the date for the diary next Saturday night, the final of the Lowther Stakes. You've seen the 3 semi-finals tonight. Promises to be a real thriller here next Saturday. One not to be missed. Meanwhile, the Greyhounds are now being placed into the starter traps for tonight's final race. Loading those boxes for race number 12. Loading for the last. Loading. Race 12, the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Signing off with the Grade A 6 tonight. Great work by Evie, our starter, as ever down there in front of the traps this evening. She's waved her flag for the final time this evening. Night night, Evie. The hare's running for the final time tonight. The hare is on the move for race number 12. The Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Off and racing for the final time this evening. The 6 dog gets a ping break on the outside. What's it all about? It's all about early pace for this greyhound. Leads round from 5 back in second. They come 2, 1, 3 and 4 you back marker. Flying off the second corner though. It's still the 6 dog. What's it all about that leads? 2 trying to hunt him down though in second place up the inside. Toastar Kanye takes it up round bend number 3. 2 from 6. A long way back to the 1 in third. Then comes 5 but about a strain for the judge. Trap 2 is now stretched clear. Toastar Kanye. I reckon he's got this in the bag. You know, 2's going to win this easily. 2 beats 6. 1 third. 2, 6, 1. Result, race number 12. Confirmation, the result of race number 12. First was trap 2, Towcester Kanye. Over the Towstar Syndicate, Tremor Paul Clark. Second trap 6, What's It All About. Third trap 1, Swift Gaza. Result 261, 261. The result of race number 12. Replay the lucky last up on the big screen now then. It was the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes on the 6th. I got up for an absolute flyer on the outside. What's It All About? Absolutely pinged those boxes to lead and ran his first few corners. 2 rushed in the second though, off the second bend. And 6 being a wide runner, opened up the door, ran that third corner. And Towcester Canyon said, thank you very much. Hit the front running and pulled clear then to score for the Towstar Syndicate and trainer Paul Clark. Towstar Canyon wins the last, 6 second, 1/3, 261. Result race number 12.
Trophy thing, but he seems to have gone missing during the course of the night. So,
That's only me in a secret.
is it just you? Where's the rest?
Normally there's about 5 or 6.
Where are the rest?
Okay. Oh,
Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter.
I knew he was going to
You're
win.
representing. That's the main
I
thing.
knew he was going to win.
And you've
What's
got
your
some
first
friends
name?
here as well, don't you?
Just nice.
Okay, and this is Nathan's aunt.
Oh goodness, right. Sorry. Brilliant. Okay. Got it. Fantastic. Okay, Doc's just coming across now. Now, popular winner here, Towstar Canier, who has won here for the Towstar Syndicate. We've got Pat. We've got Pat here from the Syndicate. I thought there'd be a few of you turn up, Pat, but you're on your lonesome tonight.
I know. I don't know what happened to all the others.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can have the whole stage to yourself. Absolutely. We'll have a proper chat in a second, and with Chelsea and Sam as well, who've come down. It's a long story. Nathan's celebrating his birthday, but he hasn't made it. He's somewhere up there, I think. They're in the suite this evening. Anyway, Towstar Canier is getting decked out in his Towster winner's jacket here with Wendy. The last winner of the night. They're turning the lights off, but we're not finished just yet. Not by a long chalk. Come on, Canier. So last pictures of the night, last presentation of the evening. Jim's looking after things for us. That'll all be on Facebook in a matter of moments. So big smiles for the camera then for the picture. Well done, Pat. So how many in the syndicate, Pat?
I think it's 10 of us. Yeah, 10 of us. But there's only me here.
It's only you here, so it matters not. It's good to get the winner of the last race, isn't it?
No, he's a gorgeous boy. Done really, really well.
He is, fantastic. Well done on that. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you for coming down. Glad you were here anyway.
Thank you.
Even if you were on your own tonight.
You too for handling him. Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. That's yeah. Well done to Wendy. We'll say well done to Wendy. And a quick word here with Chelsea and Sam. Now it's Nathan's birthday, Chelsea, but we were trying to coax him down earlier on. I thought you managed to get him down for us, but it hasn't happened.
No, he wasn't willing to come and stand in front of everybody.
Is he a bit of a shy lad on the quiet?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
He just thought better of the occasion, Sam, did he?
Yeah, clearly. Yeah.
So you're, let me get this right, you're Nathan's auntie, yes, and you're his cousin, and have you had a good night?
Yeah, it's been really good. We've never been here before, but we've been to Peterborough, but it's been really, really good, yeah.
What's been the best thing about the evening? So, because you were upstairs in the executive boxes, which we know is the way to do it.
Yeah, it made me feel really important.
You are really important. Everybody's really important, but you're especially important tonight. Listen, thank you for coming down. We appreciate your time. Glad you've both had a good night. And it would have been nice to have seen Nathan, but that's not happening tonight. Here he is. Nathan, where is he? Wave to us. That's as close a look as we're going to get. But we're glad you've had a good night anyway. And thank you both for coming down. We wish you the very best. That is us done. So we'll let you get off, and we're finished for another night here, Andy, with some happy connections. I'm glad that Pat was here anyway from the Towstar Syndicate, even if she was on her own tonight.
Yeah, great stuff, Daryl. Sure we'll see you again soon, mates, and What a thrilling final to look forward to next Saturday night, the final of the Lowther Stakes. We've had the 3 semis tonight, and like I say, it's one not to be missed next Saturday night. Hope to see you all here then for that first race, 7:30. Also racing Tuesday and Friday as well. We'll go through the final lineup after this replay as well for that Lowther Stakes £10,000 decider next Saturday night. Meanwhile, let's wrap things up for race number 12. Towcester Cagnier was the winner of the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Impressive style as well. Led off the second corner and booted clear for the Towcester syndicate and trainer Paul Clark. And the full order in for race 12 was 261.534, 261.534. The distances were 3 lengths, 1 3/4, 2 1/4, 3 3/4 and 3/4 of a length. Winning time 28.94, 28.94. The winning time for Trap 2, Towcester Cagnier. And up on the screens now then, you can see the trap draw for next Saturday's £10,000 final of the Lowther Stakes. Like I say, it's an even not to be missed. The full support and open race card. It's going to be a cracking night. Trap 1 Domino Storm, 2 Air Force Duchess, 3 Green Hill Gem, 4 Droopers 2, 5 Crossfield Molly, 6 Live Annie. It promises to be an absolute thriller. That's here at Towcester next Saturday night. Hope to see you all then. And remember, if you can't make it, do tune in on www.towcester.tv. That is a race not to be missed. Meanwhile, thanks for everyone up here, and it's good night. Hope you all enjoyed your evening. See you all again at Towcester very, very soon.
You didn't get the radio, no?
No, I didn't know. Where is it?
It's just around the little shed.
That one there.
Shall we get our burgers now? If we get burgers or instead of
Yeah.
chips.
Yeah.
If you, just before you go in, there's a door on the right.
Yeah.
No, on the left. On the left.
Yeah.
It looks like a barn door.
Oh, right.
Is there a problem with back focus on it?
I don't know what it is, but it definitely feels
Something not
because
right about it.
yeah, because I had a problem with it, and I was sort of like, it looks like maybe I don't know. It looks like the peaking all right, but then there's something. I don't know. It just seems different.
It's not the lens. It's not the lens. It's not the lens cover. Confusing the camera.
I don't know. It's only in the last couple of times. Feels like, and I don't know what it is.
Grab the lift as well.
Yeah. All right. Squeezing. All right. In a bit.
test, please.